Special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 101.9. Hope everybody's having a fine Saturday morning. It must be high school basketball tournament time if I'm on the air to do a game at 8:15 in the morning. Yeah, it's early. Anyway, glad to have you with us as we get ready for Alamogordo boys and girls basketball. This morning, the Alamogordo boys take on Portales here in about 15 minutes. The Alamogordo girls will take on Albuquerque Academy in about an hour or so. They'll play directly after the Alamogordo boys play this morning at the Artesia City of Champions Classic. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show. Thanks so much for tuning in. You're dedicated as well as if you're with us here at 8:15 in the morning getting ready for some high school hoops this morning. Busy day yesterday, and the Alamogordo girls picked up a nice win over Deming, 39-30, puts them in the championship game of this tournament. Today they get a very tough Albuquerque Academy team. It has one of the top high school basketball players in the state in Harper Dunn. So we'll see that a little bit later on today. The Alamogordo boys lose a tight one to the home team last night. Had a rough third quarter that allowed Artesia to pull ahead, and the Bulldogs were able to maintain that lead for the fourth quarter and get a 67-60 win. Not a bad performance by the Tigers last night. Just couldn't keep pace with Artesia's offense in that third quarter. And, honestly, that feels like one of those games where you're the road team and that's a tough environment to fight through. That is kind of the way that I would look at it. But it's a learning experience, and you're playing one of the best teams in Class 4A and all that. So, I mean, yeah, it was definitely a tough. We knew it was going to be a tough matchup going into that one. Artesia's a great team, and that's one of those games that you get at this point in the year that'll help you down the road, is what I'd say. I mean, you don't want to lose, but you know that's going to, you can build off of that. I will say a challenge for the Tigers this morning in that you finished up around 9:30 last night and have to turn around and get up and play an early game the next day. But that's another thing that you can look at. If you're playing in the state tournament coming up in March, these 8 o'clock games are a total possibility. And sometimes there's an 8 o'clock game after playing late the day before. I think usually they try not to do that, but it's one of those things that, I think the last time I called a Tiger game at the pit in Albuquerque, it was an 8 a.m. start time, So it's one of those things that will help out, playing these early morning games and just kind of knowing what the process is that you need to go through to get ready, to get started, and have energy going into a game like this. I think that's going to be one of the biggest challenges for the boys. I think for the girls, it's late enough in the day that it's not, you've had a chance to sort of get the juices flowing and get everything going. For the boys, and I think the same goes for Portales, is just trying to, but that's why these early season tournaments are good, because, playing those morning games is something that, definitely you could see down the road if you're playing state tournament basketball. Okay. Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show. You're listening to it, and we're about 10 minutes away from getting started. Alamogordo and Portales, third place game on the boys' side of the Artesia City of Champions Classic. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to 1230 AM, 101.9 FM, the Alamo Sports YouTube channel, alamosportsandtalk.com, the Exciter Media app. If you got us on your Alexa device, so many ways to listen to us.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard, or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Hi, Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief. We can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
We are the Veterans Health Administration, and our hands provide life-changing care to over 9 million veterans across more than 1,200 facilities nationwide. Join hands with us to make an impact in your community. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov.
OFCU's Holiday Skip a Payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Getting ready for Alamogordo boys basketball against Artesia. Last day of the City of Champions Classic in Artesia. As the boys will play Portales here in just a little while, and the girls will play Albuquerque Academy in about an hour and a half from now. Very busy day of high school sports yesterday. We've obviously talked a lot about the Alamogordo boys and girls matchups from yesterday, but also you've got the Tularosa girls lost to Cliff last night, 51-30. They're going to play Bosque today at 12:30 p.m. to finish up things over at the Hatch tournament. Melrose boys and girls both beat Mescalero Apache yesterday. The boys lost 60-49. Good night for Avon Yellow Cloud. He had 21. I want to say 5 or 6 threes in that game. But they're playing Gateway Christian at 4 p.m. today. The Mescalero girls lost 60-37, and they'll play Quemado at 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. Cloudcroft boys lost to Amherst, Texas, 52-48, and they'll play the Loving JV at 10 o'clock this morning. The Cloudcroft girls got a win yesterday as they beat Amherst 51-17, and they will play Clayton at 11:30 this morning. And I think that's everybody. So everybody's got another game today. Do want to mention as well, Tularosa boys are in action at home today as they face off against Santa Fe Prep. That one starts around 3 p.m. They'll have JV and C team prior to that. And then the Alamogordo wrestling team is going to Roswell's. They'll compete at the Goddard Rocket Invites. And you also have the Alamogordo swim team over at Hobbs today. So 8 basketball games, a wrestling meet, and a swim meet today. I think that's all of the fall sports are doing something today. Fall sports, winter sports are doing something today. So there'd be a lot happening for sure. So good time of year. Next week, still pretty busy. We've got the mountaintop tournaments, the boys and girls up in Cloudcroft. Mescalero Apache's hosting their tournament Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. Tularosa boys are hosting the Johnny May Classic next week. So nobody else has got a tournament next week that they're competing in, but definitely a lot happened. I think the Alamo boys, they go to Carlsbad next Thursday. The girls have a Tuesday game next week, and that is against, let's see. I know there's one tonight. They go to Los Lunas next week. So both the Alamo boys and girls just with one game next week. And I don't know if anybody else has anything early in the week. Yeah, Tuesday, Tulane Cloudcroft face-off. I think the boys' game is in Cloudcroft, and the girls' game is in Tularosa. So a lot happening next week for sure. So if you're looking for some high school basketball to watch here in our area next week, you've got plenty to choose from for sure with that coming up here before too long. But we got a bunch of games today, and, of course, we're bringing you Alamogordo boys basketball. Tigers 2-1 coming into the matchup against Portales, who I believe is coming in at 1-2. But let me pull up their schedule real quick before we take one more break and then get ready for this morning's tip-off. The Rams 2-1 as well, actually. Sorry, misread that earlier. They beat Los Alamos 88-63, beat Deming 67-43 to begin the tournament, lost yesterday to Rio Rancho 80-31, which I know Rio Rancho was tough when Alamo ran into them. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. So I'm thinking Rio Rancho really good. I think it's going to be a good matchup for the Tigers. I think Portales is a tough matchup for sure. So excited to see what we get this morning. Okay, let's take our last break, and we'll return. We should have tip-off coming up for you here soon as Alamogordo and Portales face off here at the Artesia Tournament. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show on Alamo Sports and Talk.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Join the fantastic team at Ochoa Stucco. Full-time positions, on-the-job training, and competitive pay. Start a career in construction. Message Ochoa Stucco on Facebook or call 575-442-6745 to schedule an interview.
Join Stand Up to Cancer and Jazz Pharmaceuticals to raise awareness of small cell lung cancer and accelerate the pace of research. Ask your healthcare provider about screening options that might be right for you or a loved one. Visit standuptocancer.org/lung to learn more.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Welcome back. Just getting ready for tip-off. Alamogordo and Portales here at the Artesia Tournament as the Tigers hope to finish off with a victory and improve 3-1 in the season. Portales hoping to do the same to try to get to 3-1 in the season. And a reminder, we'll have the Alamogordo girls getting ready to tip off here a little bit later on today as that will get started around 10 a.m. Depends on where we are time-wise with things, but or how long the boys' games takes, I would say. So we'll obviously wait and see how we get going here and how things, how the Tigers handle an early morning start time after a late start time. That is a tough turnaround, because obviously you're up to play a game and And to have to turn around and play a basketball game after finishing up around, I mean, you figure after they, get out of the gym and get back to the hotel, it's 10 p.m., try to get to sleep, get up early enough to, have breakfast and do all the normal things that you need to do before you play. So that's obviously going to be a bit of a challenge, I think, for Alamo, more so than for Portales, who didn't have to play, quite as late last night. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes for sure. All right, both teams on the floor just finishing up their warm-ups, and we'll be ready to get this one underway here in just a short while. The Tigers looks like going to be in their home white jerseys today, and I believe Portales is in road blacks, it looks like, as well. And both teams heading back to their respective benches and, getting yourself pumped up and fired up at 8:30 in the morning. I'm always impressed. These athletes can do that. I'm trying to, I remember what I was like at 8:30 in the morning going to class as a kid. That's, that's not easy is the best way I could describe that. So we shall see how it goes. All right, for the Tigers, starters this morning, it looks like it'll be William Bynum, Jacob Ochoa, and Jaden Hernandez to go along with Ethan Grinder and Aaron Herrera. Pierce Culpepper, who's a 6'7 junior, start things for Portales. And then Pat Alvarado, a 6'3 senior, number 1. Number 2, Jacoby Bamforth. And we'll get the next couple starters for you here in just a second as the Tigers heading down the floor in their home whites, black numerals, gold outlining. Got the black on the shoulder straps on the shoulders and gold as well. All black for Portales with white numerals. Ethan Crawford, one of the other starters, 5'10 senior, wearing number 3. So the Tigers do have to go up against a little bit of size. Sorry, Julian Favela getting the start this morning. And the ball tipped and controlled by Alamogordo. It wasn't a great tip, so we're going to try it again. And I don't know if the players were ready for that. Culpepper going to win the tip this time, and so Portales will have the basketball. Ball at the left wing with Crawford. And at the free throw line, it is Culpepper. He'll dish it back outside. Ball at the right wing. 3 on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound is fought for underneath. We've still got to battle for it, and actually won underneath by Portales. And the shot is good and drawing the foul. So it is number 0, Culpepper, going to the line as he will try to finish up a 3-point play. Yeah, that'll be something to watch for Alamogordo today, is dealing with that size as the free throw is no good. The rebound grabbed by Alamogordo. Hernandez with the basketball in the backcourt. A little bit of pressure by Portales. The Tigers get it in the front court with Aaron Herrera. And ball goes over the left corner, Ochoa. And then back outside to Hernandez. 7:24 to go on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And driving left of the lane and drawing a foul is Julian Favela. Baseline left inbounds. And then in the left corner, there's a pull-up jump shot. That is good from Ochoa. And the Tigers tied up at 2. Ochoa pump faked on the 3 and then drove a little bit closer. Culpepper going to drive the lane, miss on the shot. But he's going to get another opportunity as a rebound is tipped to him, and he's got 4 early points for Portales. Tigers get in the front court. Aaron Herrera driving in from the left wing, feeds it to Grinder, the baseline. Can't get the jump shot to fall from about 8 feet out. And here comes Portales the other direction. Ball out at the left wing, and driving in and going off the glass and finishing is Jacoby Bamforth. And we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Bowman, 6-2 your score. Portales in front of Alamogordo on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. 6:30 remaining. We will take a quick break.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230 1019. Tigers able to get through the pressure. 3 from the corner is on the way. It's no good. Rebound is grabbed by Portales, and they'll go the other way, but they'll turn it over. Alamogordo gets it back. Hernandez has got it out the left wing, and at the free throw line, top of the key. Feeds it to Herrera at the left wing. Herrera works the lane, goes up with the shot, going to draw the foul. And he should be the line to 4-2 here. Other starter, by the way, for Portales is Aiden Mestas, number 11, the 5'11 sophomore. So Herrera to the free throw line. And he'll make the first. I think it was a good timeout by Coach Bowman. You know, I think he probably realized the early start time, getting the Tigers, you know, the energy this morning and making sure that, you know, calm everybody down after a tough start, and coming up the floor, almost stolen away by Alamogordo. And over the left corner, 3 on the way is good, and Portales not having any of that early morning issues as they have opened up a 9-3 lead here early. 5:42 remaining. Grinder gets it to Favela, who works baseline. Favela goes up with a shot, going to get the foul called, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Tigers have handled the, I'd say, about three-quarter court pressure from Portales pretty well. Now they've gotten to the free throw line here a few times. Let's see if they can cash in. Favela does make the front end, and it's 9-4. Portales, 5:36 to go in the first quarter. Sub for Portales as number 5, Braxton Roy, comes into the game. He's a 6-foot junior. And the second free throw good from Favela. 5:33 to go. Tigers trailing 9-5. Portales breaks the pressure. Pull-up jump shot from in the lane, and Portales hottest shooting here early as the bucket is good from Mestas. Ball at the near sideline. Hernandez will get it up ahead to Favela. Favela has the ball knocked away out of bounds to the baseline, and Alamogordo will inbounds. Hernandez to inbound for Alamogordo. Get it to Grinder. Back to Hernandez in the right corner. Jaden kicks it to Matthew Granados, who feeds a nice pass to Grinder, but could not finish in close. Gets the second opportunity, though, and he puts it in. Grinder with the bucket. And almost getting a steal was Herrera. Portales comes up the floor. A double team. Now out top. Working the lane, then kicking it out left corner. Pump faking the 3, but a pull up on the jump shot. That is going to fall off the rim, and Hernandez is going to get the rebound. He'll push the other way for Alamogordo. Hernandez drives the lane all the way to the basket and up and in for his first points of the game. And it's 11-9 Portales. 4:26 to go. Pull-up jump shot on the other side. That one is good. And the Rams answer right back. Mestas again. Herrera with the ball in the backcourt. I'm sorry, Granados will give it over the far side. Hernandez get it up ahead to Grinder. Grinder will hand it off to Granados. Now it's Favela with it to the right wing, out between the circles. Give the ball to Hernandez. Hernandez had the ball deflected as he was driving in. Now Jaden double teamed, gives it up to Grinder. Grinder will get it out to the left corner. And outside Favela. Favela able to work his way in the lane all the way to the basket, draw the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Good patient offense there by the Tigers as they able to work it around and get the look that they wanted. Trailing 13-9, back to the stripe for them. And Favela looking very good at the line here early now, 3 of 3. Portales will sub out Braxton Roy and bring in Dejon Preston. Number 15, a 6'1 senior. Favela misses on the second. 13-10, Portales in front. Alamogordo showing some pressure in the backcourt, but Portales able to break it. Yeah, as they get into the front court, though, they turn it over, and Granados has the basketball. Granados tried to feed it to Hernandez, but has it deflected away. And then the Tigers are going to steal it back away. Well, I thought they were, but no, it's going to end up in the hands of a black jersey. And the jump shot up and in, that's Ethan Crawford. Thought Favela had knocked it away, but here's Herrera with it. Get it outside to Hernandez. 15-10, Portales in front, 3:07 to go. Ball at the left wing. Work back over to Hernandez. Now in the right corner. Herrera top of the key. They work it around. Hernandez. Pull up jump shot. That'll be good from about 17 feet at the left wing. His second bucket of the game. 15-12. Portales in front. Alamogordo trying to draw the turnover, but it's going to deflect off of one of them out of bounds at the far sideline. Aaron Herrera checks out of the game. Andrew Herrera comes in. Hernandez, Favela. Actually, I think Aaron's still out there. Must have been Granados that checked out. And I believe Bryson Bloom into the game as well for the Tigers. And a pass that was overthrown, and Hernandez able to steal it away. 2:33 to go. Tigers get in the front court. Hernandez top of the key. He's going to fire up a three. Front of the rim, no good, but right there for the rebound and put it back in is Aaron Herrera. He's got 3. Tigers pressuring hard in the backcourt. 2:20 to go. And the Rams come up the floor, not going to be able to beat the 10-second call. Good defense by the Tigers. Last 2 possessions, they have forced turnovers. Ethan Grinder back into the game here for Alamogordo. As the inbounds will go to Jaden Hernandez, 2:11 to go. Alamogordo down 15-14. Portales got to a hot start. Alamogordo's been able to weather that so far. Herrera top of the key, left open for 3, and he hits it. Aaron Herrera with 6, and Alamogordo has, I believe, their first lead of this game, 17-15. And a deflection by Hernandez will go out of bounds at the far sideline. Rams bringing it to the front court in the hands of Alvarado. And now working baseline and losing the basketball was Crawford. And it's Bloom who comes away with the loose ball. Alamogordo pushes the other way, up by 2. Andrew Herrera at the left wing pulls up on a 3. It's no good. Rebound. Bloom going to be able to track it down at the sideline. Get it to Andrew Herrera. Finds Jaden Hernandez. Hernandez works baseline, goes to the basket, draws a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Now, Portales has definitely been on the pressure on Alamogordo. Tigers have been able to handle it well and didn't really panic when they got off to a little bit of a slow start. Hernandez will rattle home the first free throw. He'll miss on the second. Rebound tipped around. It's won by Aaron Herrera. Tigers up by 3, and they'll get another chance. Ball deflected into the backcourt where Hernandez tacks it down. Hernandez underneath, finds Bloom. Bloom with the lay-in. Good pass by Hernandez. Nice finish by Bryson Bloom. Alamogordo leads 20-15. Tigers pressure in the backcourt. Bamforth will get it up ahead. A cross-court pass almost knocked away, but a 3 on the way from the left corner, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds, last off of Portales. 3 was missed by John Ray Aranda. Alamogordo will inbound here with 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Jaden Hernandez will bring it into the front court for the Tigers. Jaden at the right wing, hands it off, gives it up to Andrew Herrera. Andrew dribbles out between the circles, finds Aaron left wing extended. And he'll handle the ball there. Hand it off to Ethan Grinder. Grinder will find Hernandez. Right corner three, no good. Rebound is won by Grinder. His putback, no good. He's going to get another shot. His putback good the second time, though. And Grinder with 4 points early, and Alamogordo's lead is out to 7. 21 seconds remaining, and Almo does get the steal. Grinder feeds it out up ahead, and driving the lane to the basket. Shot is no good. Hard foul. Hopefully everybody okay after that. And appears to be. Couldn't tell if that was Andrew Herrera, Aaron Herrera that went up with the shot. It was Aaron. He got hit on the arm and then fell almost fully on his back, and they're going to give him a little bit of time to gather himself after that, but he's ready to go. Foot on the foul line and dribble a few times with his right hand, but he misses on the first free throw. 13 seconds remaining. 22-15 Alamogordo on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. 13 seconds to go in this first quarter. Herrera will make on the second. He's got 7 in this first quarter. Benitez just checking into the game for Alamogordo. And same with Sharp. And Alamo gets another steal. 4 seconds to go. They get it to Hernandez. He's got time here to get a shot. They'll find Benitez. Baseline jumper is good. They count it. They are, I believe. They do. Buzzer beater, and Alamogordo finds themselves up by 10 after 1 quarter of play on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
After a little bit of a slow start for Alamogordo, they've really turned it on here in the latter half of the first quarter, and they find themselves up 25-15 to finish things up, and ended up with 7 points from Aaron Herrera, 5 for Jaden Hernandez, 4 for Ethan Grinder, 3 points for Julian Favela, and then 2 points each for Jacob Ochoa, Julian Benitez, and Bryson Bloom. Pierce Culpepper with 4 for Portales, 2 for Jacoby Bamforth, 5 for Ethan Crawford, and 4 points for Aiden Mestas. So it'll be Benitez to inbound, give it to Hernandez. Tigers left to right here in the first half. As the handoff to Andrew Herrera. He has it out between the circles, gives it up to the left wing. Benitez gives it up to Andrew Herrera. Go inside to Grinder. Grinder has the ball knocked away. Good double team by Portales, and they come the other way. Pass goes to the left wing. 3 on the way is no good. The rebound took a wild carom off the backboard, but Alamogordo's going to get to it. Shot was by Ethan Crawford. And the Tigers going to break through the pressure, and Hernandez races all the way to the basket and lays it up and in. He's got 7. Tigers lead by 12, working into the lane and getting the bucket in close. That time, Portales breaks the pressure, and Aiden Mestas gets the lay-in. Andrew Herrera gets it to, they're trying to get it to Jaden Hernandez, but the ball's going to be deflected out of bounds last off of Portales. Jaden going to get a rest here now. Jacob Ochoa, Julian Benitez, Matthew Granados, Ethan Grinder, and James Sharp on the floor for Alamogordo with Alamo up by 10. 6:58 to go. Ball at the right wing. Sharp's got it. Double teamed. Trying to get it to Grinder, but it's tipped away. And here comes Portales, but trying to dribble it up the floor and having to go off his leg. And out of bounds was Alvarado. So Ochoa will get the inbounds. This will be interesting. You don't have Jaden Hernandez or a couple other players out on the floor, so we'll see how Alamo handles the pressure, and they turn it over again. But coming up the floor, Portales will turn it right back over. And here comes Ochoa to the left wing. He's going to drive all the way into the lane. Lost the handle. Now it's on the floor scramble. And Grinder gets to it, and he's able to get it outside to Ochoa. And Jacob will back it out. So I noticed no Will Bynum. I know he dealt with an injury yesterday, and we got a travel call on Ochoa as he took the ball in the near corner. At least we haven't seen him on the floor this morning. As the ball comes up the floor, and we've got a ball that goes out of bounds. Pierce Culpepper was trying to dribble it up to the midcourt line. So it'll be Benitez to inbounds. And some subs for Alamogordo. Looks like Aaron Herrera back out there. And the ball off to the right wing. Benitez will give it up to Aaron Herrera, who lost the handle. And then a quick outlet up ahead all the way to the basket and laying it up and in. So been a rough go of it here the last couple of possessions for Alamo. 8-point game now. And Herrera in the backcourt is going to be fouled. That'd be Aaron Herrera. Grinder, Bloom, Ochoa, and Benitez on the floor. So yeah, missing a key ball handler in Will Bynum today. That's going to be something worth watching as the game progresses, but it also gives an opportunity for some other guys as this ball goes into the front court. Aaron Herrera's got it. We've got to give Jaden Hernandez a chance to rest. Herrera drives the lane and right down the middle, gets the finger roll to fall, and he's got 9. Portales breaks the pressure. Now they got a 2-on-1 to the basket. Grinder is going to commit the foul. The shot is up and good, and a chance at a 3-point play. Bucket good for Aiden Mestas, who now has 8. .5:19 remaining. We're in the second quarter. Alamogordo leading 29-21 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Free throw no good. And the rebound tracked down by Herrera. Aaron across midcourt. And another foul on a reach-in. I believe Mestas is going to get called for it. It would be his second. 5:10 remaining. Benitez will inbounds. And a foul going to be called on Bloom, I believe, on an illegal screen. And that is the call. 29-21. Portales gets it all the way to half court on the inbounds. Culpepper's got it at the right wing. Actually, he gets it now. And then he throws it away, trying to get it over to the near corner. Well, turnovers have definitely been a little bit of the story here on both sides. Jaden Hernandez is going to come back into the game, and it'll be for Bryson Bloom. And Ochoa will get the inbounds. Tigers able to get it in the front court pretty quickly. Aaron Herrera working all the way to the basket, goes up with a shot. Good defense underneath. I think it was Culpepper who changed that shot. And ball in the backcourt. Across the timeline, Crawford gets it. And about a right elbow jump shot is up and in. And that is Culpepper who knocks that down. He's got 6. And the Tigers lead, which was 12 here early to start the quarter, is now down to 6. And almost another turnover, but Hernandez finds his way to the loose ball. Jaden will go out to the corner to Ethan Grinder. Grinder will give it to Aaron Herrera, top of the key, as the Tigers try to get it set up offensively now. 4:12 to go, second quarter. Hernandez, left wing extended. It's top of the key. Ochoa going to fire up a right wing three, no good. Rebound, Grinder able to get to it. Get it to Hernandez, and the Tigers will reset as we're halfway done with this second quarter. The Tigers up by 6. Hernandez top of the key, keeps dribbling, works left of the wing. And I guess they called a carry there? There's no foul. Yeah, it must have been a travel that they called on him. All right, here comes Portales coming up the floor, and we're going to get a whistle, and it looks like a foul on Alamogordo. Julian Favela's back in the game, and I think he's the one who just was whistled for the personal. Culpepper to inbounds here for Portales. Ball near midcourt. John Ray Aranda. And we got a whistle, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Alamogordo. And Portales will inbound far sideline. Cross-court pass to the left corner. 3 on the way. That's good. Pat Alvarado knocks down the triple. And it's back down to a 3-point difference. It was a slow start here in this second quarter for Alamogordo. Hernandez. Bounce pass over to the corner. Favela. Favela working baseline. Feeds it to the opposite side. Ochoa. Ochoa double teamed. Trying to get out of there with it, but throws it away. And the turnovers mounting up for Alamogordo here in this second quarter. Really haven't gotten a lot of good looks on the offensive end. Kudos to Portales and what they're doing defensively. And driving the lane and going up off the glass and finishing. That was a tough one. Mestas gets that. He's got 10. 29-28. Tigers break through the pressure all the way to the basket, and the shot is good as Herrera gets into double figures with 11. And the Rams trying to push it up the floor. They're going to turn it over. Hernandez takes it top of the key, gets it out to the left corner. Herrera working his way baseline. He was bumped, somehow got a pass to Sharp, who goes up with a shot attempt. And Herrera was bumped as he was moving up the baseline, and as he was going out of bounds, saved it right to Sharp, who got up with a shot, drew the foul. Shot's no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 31-28, Alamogordo in front. 2:37 to go in the second on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And Sharp will miss on the first. And miss on the second as well. Culpepper grabs the rebound for Portales, but Alamogordo is going to get a steal. And Favela going to fire a baseline jump shot, and he'll can it. Favela with 5, his first field goal of the game. Portales quickly trying to get it ahead is going to turn it over. And right corner, Hernandez with the basketball. Tried to go inside to Sharp, but it's stolen away. And the Tigers on Portales in the backcourt, but they're able to break through. A left corner 3 from the Rams, no good. And we've got a foul, I think, on the rebound on Portales, indeed. 3 no good from Ethan Crawford. And that is the 14th foul, so Alamo in the bonus here. The rest of the way, only I should say on the next foul, they'll be in the bonus. 2:06 to go in the second. They'll just get an inbounds here as Hernandez will give it up to Herrera. Back to Hernandez. We'll bring it to the front court. Get it out to the left corner. And drive baseline, and Ochoa goes up with reverse and misses, but Favela there for the finish. 7 points for Favela. Tigers lead back out to 7. Working baseline, shot blocked, but no, going to be a foul on Favela. No, I'm sorry, that was a clean block out of bounds. I heard the whistle, figured it was a foul. That would just be Portales basketball, so nice block there from Favela. Ball comes out to the top of the key, now at the left wing. Nestas goes up with the runner left of the lane, shot no good. Hernandez, or I should say Ochoa, clears the rebound for Alamogordo. Then he'll bring it in the front court, all the way to the left wing, gets it up to Hernandez. Hernandez working baseline. Foul on the floor, but this will be free throws here, as it'll be the 5th team foul on Portales. And Hernandez to the line to shoot 2. Jaden 1 of 2 at the line. He's got 7 points this morning. And he's going to miss on the front end. Alamo weathered the storm pretty nicely again. Portales made a run and got it down to 3. And have a chance to get it back out to 8 here. Jaden makes. 36-28. Portales gets it quickly across the timeline. They're scrambling defensively. Drive baseline and kick to Culpepper. Left wing 3, no good. And the Rams grab the rebound, but a cross-court pass from the far corner to the near corner is going to be too high. And it's going to go out of bounds, and Alamogordo will get it back. 1:05 to go second quarter, 36-28. The Tigers in front of the Rams. And no pressure from Portales in the backcourt here. And Hernandez will push it across the timeline unharassed for one of the few times in this game. Andrew Herrera with the basketball top of the key. No, sorry, that's Ochoa. And now right wing, it's Favela. Andrew Herrera right corner. And he'll put up a tough free throw line jump shot. Hernandez tried to save it, but that was one of those that he kind of got caught up in the air and had to either decide to pass it or shoot it, and he ended up shooting it and went out of bounds. And now a foul on the Tigers as Portales was bringing it into the front court. Aaron Herrera gets called, I should say. Andrew Herrera gets called for it. One more foul, and Portales is at the free throw line. That's the 4th team foul here in the second quarter. And a whistle away from the basketball. We're going to get a hold called on Portales. So I don't think, because that's offensive, that's not free throws. Second foul called on Dejon Preston. And so Alamogordo will get the possession back. I think there was a quick discussion among the officials on whether that should be free throws, but I believe they got it right. And so Coach Bowman's going to use a timeout here. 27 seconds remaining. I think he wants a good possession here to finish up the quarter. We'll take a quick break. 36-28 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Alamogordo is in front.
Transform your home with Ochoa Stucco. Whether it's a fresh look or a durable finish, their expert team delivers quality and style. Say goodbye to bland exteriors and hello to stunning curb appeal. Ochoa Stucco, always a flawless finish. 442-6745.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Now the timeout here. Alamogordo has the ball, 27 seconds remaining. And Hernandez will bring it up to the right wing, give it to Ochoa, then back to Hernandez. 19 seconds left. Andrew Herrera dribbles once, gives it back to Jaden Hernandez. Pass over to the left corner. Ochoa going to fire up a 3. It's good. And then a whistle. Huh. I think they called the delay of game warning is what happened there. We had a quick whistle right after the 3. Portales pushing it in the front court. And then a foul by Andrew Herrera. That's not what Alamogordo wanted to do. 9/10 of a second left, and they're going to give Portales free throws. Yeah, that's a tough one there for the Tigers. Basically giving up free points. As if, of course, Portales makes said free throws, but I had that yesterday too. Or was it yesterday or Thursday? I can't remember. Yeah, free throw good. Has messed us at the line. I think that was right. Was that right before the half against Los Lunas? I think it was. Alamo had a tough finish for the half. Free throw's no good. Then Favela, as he got the rebound, just reverse chucked it over his head on the floor. Sorry, that made me laugh a little bit. All right, Alamogordo's got a 10-point lead as we go to the second half, 39-29 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We'll come right back. You're listening to Tiger Basketball.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Join the fantastic team at Ochoa Stucco. Full-time positions, on-the-job training, and competitive pay. Start a career in construction. Message Ochoa Stucco on Facebook or call 575-442-6745 to schedule an interview.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there. To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Welcome back as the Alamogordo boys lead Portales 39-29 at halftime. And 11 points from Aaron Herrera to pace the Tigers. 8 points for Jaden Hernandez, 7 for Julian Favela, 5 points for Jacob Ochoa, including a big three right there before the end of the half. 4 for Ethan Grinder, 2 points for Bryson Bloom, and for Julian Benitez. For Portales, 11 points for Aiden Mestas, 6 points for Pierce Culpepper, 5 for Ethan Crawford, Jacoby Bamforth, 4, and Pat Alvarado had 3 points. Tigers found themselves behind early. Portales, I thought, had the better pace and were knocking down some shots early. The Tigers weathered that and found themselves up by 10 in the second quarter, up by, I don't know what they were up by at the end of the first, but I think it was 6 or 7. But overall, Alamo had to be happy, not letting the game get away from them early, and then Portales makes another run in the second quarter. Tigers weather that. Portales headed down to 3, and Alamo gets it back out to 10 by the end of the half. And I think my biggest concern would have been, the early start time after the late finish last night and maybe being a little lethargic this morning, and hasn't really felt that way. Maybe over those first couple of minutes, but I don't think that really had much to do with, say, being lethargic. I think that was just Portales got off to a good start. So I think getting to halftime with the lead, Alamo's got to feel pretty good about their situation, and just try to continue the positive momentum there as they get ready for the second half of play. So overall, I think pretty good for Alamogordo. Both teams play kind of a pressure and wide open style, and I will say Portales, when they've kind of backed off into more of a half-court set, they were starting to have a little bit more success, but Alamo reset and, got some good looks and some good finishes there. So, and I do wonder if the depth will play a little bit of a difference. Portales doesn't run a particularly long bench, and, Alamo tends to a little more. However, I will say Alamo's not quite as deep as they would normally be. No Nate Best, no Diego Ortega, no Will Bynum today, so there's going to be some pieces that they don't normally have, but I feel like even without that, you're still running, Favela, Ochoa, Hernandez, Benitez, Herrera, Granados, Sharp, Bloom, and Grinder. I mean, that's still 10 that you feel pretty comfortable having out on the floor. We'll say when Alamo had to pull had both Jaden Hernandez and Aaron Herrera on the bench, Alamo, struggled a little bit and had some turnovers. So that'll be something to watch in the second half. They probably need to have either of those guys on the floor because, again, not having Will Bynum out there, I think, because you could kind of, with the rotation, change out those three guys and have one on the floor, have two resting, or, work that out. So I think the rotation's a little bit different this morning for Alamo, but so far it seems like they've been handling okay. Alamogordo girls getting ready to face off against the Albuquerque Academy girls. Albuquerque Academy girls doing a little shoot around here between at halftime. Haven't seen the Alamogordo girls yet, but that'll be for the championship of this tournament on the girls' side. See if the Lady Tigers can finish off what has already been a really great last couple of days. And as I've been mentioning, play one of the top girls basketball players in the state today, so that'll be interesting to watch. So we'll have that coming up for you as soon as the boys' game is finished. We're bringing you both games here on Alamo Sports and Talk. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show. Let's take a break. We'll come right back. You're listening to Tiger Basketball. Alamogordo leading 39-29 at halftime over Portales.
OFCU's holiday skip-a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
We are the Veterans Health Administration, and our hands provide life-changing care to over 9 million veterans across more than 1,200 facilities nationwide. Join hands with us to make an impact in your community. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. As we're just about ready to wrap up the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show and ready for the second half. Leading scores for Alamogordo as they lead 39-29 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Aaron Herrera with 11 and Jaden Hernandez 8-7 for Julian Favela. Really balanced scoring for the Tigers. Have 7 different guys on the score sheet. It's Aiden Mestas, the sophomore for Portales, leading the way with 11, and Pierce Culpepper has 6. So Tigers hoping to grab a victory, finish 2-1 at the tournament, lost a tight one to Artesia yesterday, and are ready for a second half as get ready to take the floor. Portales in their black road jerseys, white numerals, and red on Portales. And Alamogordo in their white home jerseys with black numerals, gold outlining. Alamogordo across the front. And it'll be Portales left to right here in the second half. Alamogordo will go right to left. Ochoa playing some tough defense outside. Culpepper on the reverse, goes up, can't finish. Grinder's going to have the rebound. And here come the Tigers the other way. Herrera get the ball out the top of the key. Aaron drives to the lane, to the basket, can't finish. Rebound deflected out of bounds. That'll be last off of Portales. And Alamogordo will keep the possession. The Hernandez to inbound baseline left for the Tigers. Quickly get it into Aaron Herrera, fires up a 3. That's no good. Favela with the rebound. Putback is there. And Julian now with 9. 41-29, Alamogordo in front. Portales gets it across the timeline. Quickly gets to the basket. Pass outside to Mestas. Mestas works his way along the baseline and had a couple of defenders on him, but able to get the runner to go. And so it'll be 41-31 now. Inbounds for the Tigers. Ochoa. Give it up to Herrera. Tigers need to hurry here. They do get it across the timeline over the right corner to Favela. Now Ochoa, get it around to Hernandez. He'll fire up a left wing 3. That's no good. Favela had his hand on the rebound but couldn't squeeze it. And Portales quickly races ahead into the front court. Mesta spin move, goes up with the left hand, can't finish. Grinder grabs the loose ball. Here comes Hernandez into the front court. Jaden works it to the baseline, finds his way to the basket and able to finish. Good work maneuvering around a couple of defenders, and Jaden with the bucket, and he's into double figures with 10. 43-31, Alamogordo with some pressure in the backcourt. Portales able to get through it. And Mestas has got it. Right elbow jump shot on the way is no good. Grinder boxes out nicely for the rebound, but as he tries to outlet it up ahead, it's stolen away. And we've got a whistle, and it looks like a foul on Alamogordo, and the bucket is good from Culpepper. 43-33. Foul going to be called on Favela, his second. And Culpepper makes on the free throw. So down to a 9-point lead for Alamogordo. As Favela working in the backcourt with Hernandez. Up ahead to Grinder. Ochoa gets it in the left corner. Ochoa gives it up to Grinder, top of the key. Finds Favela at the right wing. Favela gets it outside to Hernandez, who stands at the center circle. Hernandez hands it off. Aaron Herrera with the basketball, top of the key. Long 3. That one's going to get the kind iron off the front rim and in. Herrera with his second 3, and he's got 14. Alamogordo's lead back out to 12, and a steal by Alamogordo. Aaron Herrera with the steal. Dishes it out to the corner. Hernandez drives in from the corner, is going to be fouled on the shot attempt. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Jaden Hernandez. He's 2 of 4 at the line. Foul called on Pat Alvarado. And Hernandez also gets the kind iron, hits the heel of the rim, and then bounces down and in. And he makes both. Tigers lead out to 14 now. Double team here at the near sideline. Portales able to break through it, almost lost it, and now they do. Hernandez has got it, and Jaden to the basket. He will miss it on the lay, and I think he was trying to dunk it, but Favela was there for the follow, and he'll put it up and in. Tigers lead out to 16. Portales breaks the pressure. Mestas had his shot, I think, either partially blocked or just changed by Grinder. Grinder trying to get it out up ahead is going to throw it away. And now we got a foul out on the perimeter. And it'll be against Alamogordo, and an inbounds coming up for Portales. 4:54 to go in the third quarter. Favela picking up his third. Inbounds comes out to the left wing to Alvarado. And they work it on the perimeter, do the Rams. Mestas working off a screen from the left wing, double team, and feeds it to the left wing as the shot is no good. And outlet quickly up ahead to Hernandez. Hernandez able to get it to Herrera. Herrera had a shot blocked. And the loose ball is going to come to Grinder. Free throw line jump shot is no good. Rebound tipped up around, and eventually the ball grabbed by Mestas. And then we've got a whistle, and it is guess must have been a travel. Anyhow, 4:18 to go in the third. Alamogordo leads 50-34. Herrera gets the inbounds, fires the three, just rattles out on the other side. Rebound attempts. Going to be knocked out of bounds last off of Alamogordo. Granados had his hand on it, but just couldn't reel it in. Rams in the backcourt almost turned it over. And we're going to whistle, and it looks like a foul on Alamo. Going to be the third team foul on the Tigers with 4:07 to go in the third quarter. Foul called on Jaden Hernandez, his first. Cross-court pass to Mestas on the inbounds. And he'll get it right back in a nice feed, but Grinder with the block. But the loose ball and the putback by Culpepper. And he's got 11. Alamogordo into the front court. A little up and under move and a nice finish. And then quickly lead their way with it. That was Aaron Herrera. And Herrera is going to force the steal on the other end. Alamogordo into the front court. Granados finds Grinder. Grinder finds Hernandez. Left corner three on the way. He rattles it home. Whistle on the floor. Timeout Portales as Alamogordo's lead is out to 19, 55-36. 3:29 to go in the third quarter. Alamogordo leads on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, and we'll be back.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip a payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. The Alamogordo Tigers in front, 55-36. Just kind of, it felt like it was a 10-point game not that long ago. All of a sudden out to 19. And Portales will inbounds out of the timeout. And they need something positive here to stem the tide, and this is not going to be it. They turn it over. Tigers have it at midcourt. Herrera thought about a step-back three, instead gives it up to Granados. Now it's Hernandez, right wing. Hernandez looking to drive in, goes with the pull-up jump shot instead. Back through him, no good. A whistle. And what was the call? Jaden went up with the shot. Was there a whistle on the rebound? Now the officials are going to talk it over. I'm just a little unsure what exactly happened there. They call it technical? Portales is shooting free throws now. And miss on the first. I don't see a foul up on the board. Unless they call the technical on the Alamogordo bench. Both free throws are no good from Mestas. I mean, it had to be a technical foul on somebody. Yeah, not sure. I didn't see them point to anybody. Didn't see them throw numbers up. I gotta think it was on the Alamogordo bench. Right corner three is no good for Portales, and Alamogordo grabs the rebound. And we'll bring in the front court with Andrew Herrera. Andrew weaving between defenders, gets it underneath to Grinder. Nice moves by Andrew Herrera, and Grinder's gonna get the finish on that. 57-36, Alamogordo in front. Mestas from just outside the lane in the low post is able to get the shot off the glass up and in. And back down to 19-point lead for Alamogordo. 2:33 to go. And across midcourt with it, Andrew Herrera dribbles. Gives it up to Granados at the right wing. Grinder now over to the left corner. Andrew Herrera between the circles. And they'll work it around. Ethan Grinder at the right wing. Granados left wing. Tigers continue on the perimeter. Bloom. Now Granados, and now it's Grinder. They will give it to Bloom. Bloom's going to travel before he put the dribble down. 2:07 to go in the third. Yeah, I'll have to, during the break, see if I can clarify where the tech came from there. Still confused. Corner three for Portales, no good. Rebound is going to be deflected to the corner where the Rams get to it. Culpepper ends up getting the ball underneath, and he's going to be fouled and makes the shot and a chance at a three-point play. 57-40 Alamogordo in front, 1:48 to go in the third. Free throw good from Culpepper. Tigers will bring it into the front court. As Andrew Herrera top of the key. He's dribbling outside, now at the right wing. Between the circles, Grinder gives it up to Bloom. Left corner, Andrew Herrera. And the ball knocked away. 1:25 remaining. Tigers up by 16. Ball at the left wing. Now at the free throw line. Mestas gets it at the right wing. As he goes up with a tough jump shot, it's no good. Underneath, ball's going to be deflected out of bounds, last off of Alamogordo. And Portales keeps possession. 1:10 to go in the third. Inbounds to the near corner. Mestas gets it back. Culpepper from top of the key was driving and lost the handle, but he gets it back, and he's going to get the lay-in. Down to a 14-point lead for the Tigers. 55 seconds remaining. They're letting a lot of their starters rest at the moment. And we've seen a few turnovers, and pass goes out to the right corner. Getting to the right elbow, Andrew Herrera going to fire down the jump shot. Nice bucket from him. Andrew with his first field goal. Here come the Rams the other way. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. And two free throws coming up for Portales. That was John Ray Aranda, I believe, driving to the basket. And he'll go to the line to shoot free throws. Check that out. It was an Aranda, but not John Ray. That was Lalo. But he misses on the first free throw. And free throw good. And the Tiger lead is 15 with 31 seconds remaining. the Tigers going to turn it over. Culpepper goes up with a dunk attempt and misses it. Sharp able to grab the loose ball, give it up to Matthew Granados. Granados will get it up ahead to Bloom. And Bloom, I think he tried to dunk and he misses it. 4 seconds to go. Here comes Portales the other way. And Mestas goes up with a shot. It's no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. Alamogordo 59, Portales 44 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We will come back right after this here on Alamo Sports and Talk.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winner's Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner's Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner's Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9, ready for the fourth quarter. Alamogordo leading 59-44 over Portales. Took the lead in the first quarter, and it's kind of yo-yoed a little bit, but the third quarter, Alamo had it out, I think, to about 20, and Portales was able to cut it down to about 9, and Alamo back out to 15. It's going to be Alamogordo basketball to begin the quarter, and it'll be Andrew Herrera to inbounds and get it to Granados. He'll take a quick left wing three. He's going to hit it. Matthew Granados knocks down the triple for the Tigers. And Alamogordo pushes the lead out to 18. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Portales able to break through it. Drive down the lane, feed to the low post, and I believe that's Culpepper again who gets the lay-in. And Alamogordo coming the other direction with the basketball. 18 for Culpepper. Tigers backing outside. Sharp will hand it off to Granados on the perimeter. A little push in by Andrew Herrera. Now outside goes to Sharp. Sharp will work his way baseline all the way to the basket, and he lays it up and in. Strong move from James Sharp, and Alamogordo with the, I was going to say the first 5 points, but no, Portales scored on the last possession. But 5 points here early. Up by 18. Driving and a kick and a finish in close. That one's going to be Ramiro Flores with the bucket for the Rams. Corner three on the way is no good. And here comes Portales. They'll fire up a corner three, no good. Rebounds, a foul, and it's going to be a foul on Portales as Granados was fighting down underneath with one of the Rams. And we've got subs for Alamogordo. Julian Benitez coming into the game for the Tigers. 6:33 remaining, and Alamogordo up 64-48. Pass comes into the front court. Ball at the left wing. Now over to the left corner. Benitez with the basketball. A little hesitation. He's going to lose the ball out of bounds. .6:15 to go, fourth quarter. Rams push it up the near sideline and into the front court. Aranda with the basketball in the right corner, and pass almost given away. Top of the key three is good from Mestas. 14-point game, 64-50. Tigers giving a decent amount of their reserves a shot here in this fourth quarter. We haven't seen Jaden Hernandez, Aaron Herrera, those guys a whole lot here in the second half. Working into the lane and going up with a shot attempt is going to be Jacob Ochoa. Nope, actually Andrew Herrera. And Herrera will be fouled and go to line to shoot 2. But, I mean, I think a good opportunity to give some guys some minutes here. And you always know you can go back to your starters here and get them back in the game if this gets a little more interesting as the quarter goes along. And Herrera's going to make the first free throw. Couple of subs here for Portales as Herrera gets ready to shoot the second free throw. And Herrera rattles home both. Andrew Herrera with 4 points, and Alamogordo's lead is 16, 66-50. Rams work through the Tiger pressure. And driving. Culpepper's going to get the ball. And nice double clutch move as he gets the lay-in. And why did they give, wasn't it 66-50 and now it's 66-53? Did I miss something here? Well, Portales down by 13. I feel like they added a point to Portales that they shouldn't have. Sharp gets the ball at the elbow. He'll dribble it out to the left corner. Goes out to the top of the key. 3 on the way is going to be no good. Rebound saved by the Tigers. And here comes Portales pushing up the floor. Driving the lane, going up with a shot. Runner's no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by the Rams and Dejon Preston. And it's 66-55. Otherwise, I'm confused. I feel like the score was different just a little bit ago. Maybe they missed something from earlier and they added on to it, but Tigers are up by 11, and a foul out of the top of the key as Herrera is going to be contacted. That'll be the third team foul. And it'll be a far sideline inbounds for the Tigers. Inbounds to the right corner, 3 on the way, and that is good. Rams pushed up the near sideline. Shot is up and no good for the Rams, but the putback right there and is good. 69-57. And that was again Culpepper on the finish. Here's Sharp working baseline for the Tigers. Kicks it out corner. Another 3 on the way. That's front of the rim, no good. Rebound grab by Alamo. We've got a whistle and a foul. And I think it's Julian Benitez that's going to go to the line to shoot free throws. Indeed. And it looks like a 5th foul there called on Jacoby Bamforth. Tigers still up by 12. 4:01 to go in the fourth quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Like I said, Almo's starters have not been in the game pretty much the entire fourth quarter. It's been a good work here by the Alamogordo reserves to maintain this lead as Benitez hits the first free throw. And credit to Coach Bowman, showing some faith in his guys here to keep things going. We're going to see a timeout called by Alamogordo as we hit the halfway point of the fourth quarter. 4:01 remaining with Alamogordo leading 71-57. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9.
Join the fantastic team at Ochoa Stucco. Full-time positions, on-the-job training, and competitive pay. Start a career in construction. Message Ochoa Stucco on Facebook or call 575-442-6745 to schedule an interview.
Join Stand Up to Cancer and Jazz Pharmaceuticals to raise awareness of small cell lung cancer and accelerate the pace of research. Ask your healthcare provider about screening options that might be right for you or a loved one. Visit standuptocancer.org/lung to learn more.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. As the inbounds here for Portales. Tigers up 71-57 here in the fourth quarter. And the Rams able to break the pressure and almost got a three-point play, but the shot rolls off the rim. Foul going to be called on Alamogordo. And it'll be number 5, Braxton Roy, to shoot a couple of free throws. First free throw no good for Roy, and one more for him. And the free throw up and in. So down to a 13-point game, and we've got another timeout going to be called. And it looks like this one's the 30-second variety. We'll go ahead and take it there as well. On the Richardson Motor scoreboard, it's Alamogordo 71, Portales 58.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Tigers 71, Rams 58. 3:51 to go in this game. As inbounds is going to be deflected out of bounds by Portales. And Alamogordo will put it in again. As Benitez looking to trigger it in for the Tigers. Inbounds to the near sideline in the backcourt. Benitez will get it back. And Julian will bring it into the front court and hand it off. Out between the circles, now the right wing. Sharp's got it. Right wing extended, he dribbles. Ball goes to the left wing with Herrera. Herrera runs into a defender, and he seems to be a little worse for wear after that on the floor. Portales goes the other way. And the shot is good. And Herrera is still, he's now sitting up. Looks like he's okay. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. He'll check out. Andrew Herrera. I think Aaron checking in is that Matthew Granados. 71-60 your score. And the Tigers break the pressure. And James Sharp going to be open, but he's going to travel with it. Got the ball underneath the basket and didn't put the dribble down before he started to move. It's getting a little more interesting here. 3:19 to go in the game, 71-60. It's an 11-point lead for Alamogordo, but Portales is slowly chipping away. Here's a spin move and a free throw line jump shot that's front of the rim, no good. Granados has got the rebound, tries to get it out up ahead. Ball's deflected. Benitez gets to it, puts up the shot, and finishes. Well done there by Julian. Read the deflection and got to it. Corner three for the Rams. That shot is good from Mestas. Or I'm sorry, that was John Ray Aranda. And it's now a 10-point game, 73-63. Another timeout on the floor with 2:49 to go here in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief. We can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Inbounds for Alamogordo here with 2:49 to go in the fourth quarter, leading 73-63. Inbounds goes to Sharp. And the Tigers still within the backcourt. Granados, they'll bring it across the timeline for Alamogordo. Granados will give it up to Sharp, right wing extended. And then he'll hand it off. Tigers with the ball out near midcourt. And ball going to be deflected into the backcourt. Rams have got it. And they'll set up here. And now we see the Tiger starters get off the bench and get ready to come into the game, drive to the basket. Foul's going to be on the floor, so no shot by the Rams player that went up. I think, is that the 14th foul or the 5th? That'll be the 4th, yeah. And so we'll see a full line change here for Alamogordo with 2:16 remaining. And the Rams inbound baseline left, so that was the 14th foul. Ball comes out top. Driving, going up the shot and finishing. As Mestas gets it to go. Tigers will bring it into the front court. Here's Herrera with the basketball. Herrera will hand it off to Ochoa, fire up a three, no good. Rebounds, grabbed by the Rams. Tigers almost knock it away. 1:52 remaining, 8-point game. Ball still in the backcourt, and Aaron Herrera is going to be able to steal it away for the Tigers. Herrera trying to get to the basket. Has to back it out, and he'll get the ball back from Ochoa. His shot's going to be blocked, but there's going to be a foul on the Rams, and Alamogordo will shoot free throws. 1:33 to go in the game. Yeah, I mean, I was getting a little nervous there. Like I said, I think it was great that Alamogordo got some different guys on the floor. More importantly, got some of their starters a rest there, but it was getting a little close. And the front of the rim no good on the free throw. And it is. I mean, only a 3-possession difference right now. And Herrera will shoot one more. Free throw's good. So 9-point game, 74-65. Driving the lane, going up with the shot, and able to finish is Mestas. And Portales wants another timeout. 74-67, as Coach Ty Thatcher wants to talk it over with his guys. And see if it's a 30 or a full here. 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Tigers 74, Rams 67. We'll be back.
Transform your home with Ochoa Stucco. Whether it's a fresh look or a durable finish, their expert team delivers quality and style. Say goodbye to bland exteriors and hello to stunning curb appeal. Ochoa Stucco, always a flawless finish. 442-6745.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Tigers in front by 7 with 1:25 remaining in the game. They'll have the basketball out of the timeout. Trying to close this one out and pick up the third-place finish here at the Artesia City of Champions Classic. Artesia, of course, going to run full-court press here. And Alamo gets the inbounds. Favela Cross court to Grinder. Grinder coming in the front court is going to turn it over. So here come the Rams the other way, the chance to cut it to 4 or 5. And pass inside, and the layup is good, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point game. And we've got another timeout on the floor, and I assume this is Portales taking it again.
Has there ever been a time
We'll
when
see. Yeah. Timeout on the floor, so we'll take one as well. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip a payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
1:11 to go. It's a 5-point game. Tigers get the inbounds. Favela pushed to the front court, and he's going to turn it over. Rams get it right back. Here comes Portales. Top of the key, wide open three, no good. Rebound. Culpepper's got it, and we're going to see a foul, and it looks like it's going to be on Portales. And so Alamogordo gets it back. And that was very nearly a 2-point game all of a sudden. And the foul on the rebound, so it's going to be free throws on the other end for Alamogordo. And it looks like Aaron Herrera going to the line for the Tigers. And he'll knock down the free throw. Aaron's had a really good game, now up to 18 points. Anthony Granados comes into the game for Alamogordo. Herrera will make both free throws. Let's give the Tigers a little bit more breathing room, up by 7. Rams with the ball in the backcourt. Good defense here by Granados. And the Rams able to break the pressure, though. And a step-back left wing three is going to be no good. Rebounds is a scramble in the lane. And deflection almost out of bounds, saved by the Rams. Now a shot in the lane goes up, and that's good. Inbounds. Favela quickly gets it up ahead. Tigers break the pressure all the way to the basket, and the layup up and in. And Rams get it to about half court. It's deflected. Herrera, by the way, on that last bucket. And then a quick bucket on the other side for Portales. 78-73. Tigers again will break the pressure. Favela gets the easy lay-in. He's got 13. Rams the other way. 6 seconds to go. And the Tigers will hold on here. Left wing three on the way. That is no good. Rebound grab by Hernandez, and that'll do it. And the Tigers get the win. 80-73, the final score on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. We'll take a break and return. Tiger basketball will continue with Alamogordo girls basketball here in a little while as they get ready to take on Albuquerque Academy. As we get you your post-game and pre-game show brought to you by Otero Federal Credit Union when we return.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Join the fantastic team at Ochoa Stucco. Full-time positions, on-the-job training, and competitive pay. Start a career in construction. Message Ochoa Stucco on Facebook or call 575-442-6745 to schedule an interview.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there. To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Welcome back. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame and pregame show as we get ready for Alamogordo girls basketball taking on Albuquerque Academy. That game scheduled to start at 10. It'll probably start a little bit after that, but we'll take you right into that one. But the Alamogordo boys, the winners this morning over Portales. They take the third place spot in the tournament and improved to 3-1 on the season. They got 21 points from Aaron Herrera. Jaden Hernandez finished with 15. Juliet Favela had 13 for the Tigers, and then pretty nicely spread out after that. Ethan Grinder had 6, and Julian Benitez had 6 points, 5 for Jacob Ochoa, and let's see, 4 points for Andrew Herrera, 3 for Matthew Granados, 2 for James Sharp, 2 for Bryson Bloom, and overall, pretty good effort, I think, for the Alamogordo Tigers this morning. Like I said, really impressed by Coach Bowman giving his a lot of his reserves long minutes in that second half when the game by no means was out of reach. It was in that 5 to 15 point range there, and he had some faith in his guys, and it got a little nervous there. I mean, the lead got down to 5. It didn't get any closer than that, and he did bring his starters back in for the last couple of minutes of the game. But I give him a ton of credit for showing those guys faith, and and it's the whole idea, I think, of there's going to be at some point down the season where we're going to need you. And the Tigers were a little bit low on depth today. The no Will Bynum, no Nate Best, no Diego Ortega, and so they went really deep into their bench and had a couple of JV guys that were with the team this weekend that also got significant minutes today. And so, like I said, that's great to see from a coach and having that faith in those guys and that confidence in them that they can keep things rolling. And Portales gave it a push there at the end, but couldn't quite get all the way. Aiden Mustas finished with 22. Pierce Culpepper had 24 for the Rams, and then kind of spread out after that. But after 3 days of the tournament, that some of the starters are probably going to be a little bit fatigued, and so you give them a bit of a rest and give some other guys an opportunity. And I thought that for the most part they did a pretty good job. Got some points there from Andrew Herrera and Julian Benitez in those spots, and Matthew Granados hit a big 3, and James Sharp had a bucket in the fourth quarter, and so had a number of different guys that got some points there, and like I said, kept things them in the lead. And like I said, I was a little nervous there towards the end of the game, but I don't think there was any nerves on the Alamogordo bench, so they were feeling good about coming out of there with the victory. So, and they do. 80-73 the final on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Again, the Tigers 3-1 off until Thursday when they'll travel to Carlsbad for their next game. Next home games will be the week after. They'll play 3 home games that week, at home against Roswell on the 18th. I believe that's Tuesday, right? 16th, I think. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Yeah, 16th. And then the 19th and the 20th, they'll have games against Espanola Valley and then El Paso Cathedral. So that'll be coming up for them. And then, of course, they'll finish off the month at the Pocorn tournament, will the Tigers. Okay, we're in the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show, postgame show as Alamogordo girls playing for the championship of the Artesia City of Champions Classic. And that'll be coming up here in just a little bit against Albuquerque Academy. So stay right here with us. We're going right into the next game. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
We are the Veterans Health Administration, and our hands provide life-changing care to over 9 million veterans across more than 1,200 facilities nationwide. Join hands with us to make an impact in your community. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov.
OFCU's Holiday Skip a Payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Getting ready for Alamogordo girls basketball here in about 5 minutes or so as we continue here on the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show. And the Tigers, Lady Tigers, coming off a win over Deming yesterday, 39-30, and got a win over Artesia, 40-33 on Thursday, with a chance to play for the championship here. Albuquerque Academy, meanwhile, take a look at what they've done in the tournaments here in just a second. Totally prepared sometimes when I come on the air to talk to you guys. I know you're surprised, right, that I didn't have their schedule brought up right here in front of me. But Academy obviously on the other side of the bracket this week, and their season, a defeat to Gallup. They beat Roswell to open. They beat Goddard yesterday, and will try to grab the win against Alamogordo today. I would say the first team Alamogordo's gone up against this year that has real size. And you look at their roster. Of course, we talked a lot about Harper Dunn, who's 6'6", but they've also got a couple other 6-footers in Kiara Brown and Lily Skarsgård. And so, they certainly have they've got a couple players at that 5'10", 5'11" range in Addie Spratley and Mackenzie Saiz. And so Karis Gloyd is listed at 5'10". Now, whether all these players are actually that height, but if they are, Rowan Jaime, she's 5'10". That's tough. Alamogordo is not particularly big. And so, that'll be something we'll have to watch. They do have a little bit of size, in players like Hannah Hawkins, Caden Luetis. That's kind of it. Kalila Ramirez as well. But I would also say on their guards, Maddie Flores and Addison Gonzalez by no means are small. They're good size for, forwards or guards. So I don't think that'll be too much of an issue for them. But it'll be something worth watching. I'm not really sure how much that will affect things. I think Alamogordo and what they do defensively, they're going to pressure the ball and keep things kind of frantic. And I think at times that can sort of neutralize the size. If you're not just playing in a half-court set over and over again where they can just dish it down to the big player, you're making things move fast. And so, that more is dependent on the ability of the what's the word I'm looking for here? On the ability of the players to handle the ball correctly and make the right passes, and so it's not so much the height difference, which should make that up. So we'll see. Alamogordo, that's I think been their strength this year is what they do defensively. They just make it difficult on every possession for the opposing team, and just really in your face, tough ball pressure. And if they can hit threes like they were yesterday, they're going to be a tough team to beat today. And I think their jump shooting today is going to be big because their ability to get into the lane and make shots may be difficult, again, with the size of Academy. So that'll be interesting to see how that progresses today. Okay, looks like we're just about ready to get this one started. We're going to take one more quick break and return. Alamogordo and Albuquerque Academy to decide the championship of the Artesia tournament, and we'll be right back.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230 1019. And we're just about ready to get this one underway, as it'll be Addison Gonzalez tipping off against Harper Dunn. You can definitely tell the height difference. And Dunn will tip it off and bring it into the backcourt. So Albuquerque Academy to start things here. Ball in the right corner, and then out the top, they'll go to Dunn inside. She's quickly double-teamed. And they're going to call a foul, it looks like, on Alamogordo. And it'll be a baseline right inbounds for the Chargers. And over in the right corner. And we'll go again inside to Dunn. Dunn gets the layup attempt, and that's good. So that's going to be the challenge for Alamogordo. And Academy with some pressure in the backcourt, and Centrella gets tripped up. Chargers, by the way, in their black jerseys with white lettering and numerals outlined in red. Alamogordo in their home whites, black numerals. And Gonzalez just got the inbounds, but it's going to be stolen away by Academy. Lady Tigers almost stole it back. Now it's a jump ball that's going to be in the lane. That'll give it back to Alamogordo. So Academy really turning up the pressure as well on the Lady Tigers. So again, Centrella, Allen, Gonzalez, Flores, and Covarrubi on the floor for Alamogordo. Gonzalez has the ball deflected away. I thought we were going to get a foul there, but no. It's going to be a right wing three, and the shot is up and good for Lily Skarsgård. Alamogordo able to break through the pressure here quickly, and to the basket. Shot attempt is up and no good from Gonzalez, and here come the Lady Chargers the other way. 5-0 Academy, 7:08 to go in the first quarter. Getting to the baseline and firing up the shot and missing with Skarsgård. Alamogordo gets the loose ball, and here comes Mariah Allen taking it to the right wing. Allen's got it out at the top of the key.
Side.
And it'll be Centrella who will give it up to Allen. Allen will fire a right wing three, and she'll bury it. Again, Mariah Allen playing well beyond her years as an 8th grader. She has been one of the best 2 players on this Lady Tiger team pretty much every game this year. Here come the Chargers, and a drive down the lane. A layup attempt going to be no good for Spratley. And Alamogordo's got the rebound as Allen will bring it into the front court. 5-3 Academy leads. Lady Tigers weathered some early pressure there, and timeout going to be called by Coach Vela, it looks like. 6:19 to go in the first, 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
Welcome back. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball. They trail Albuquerque Academy 5-3, a championship game of this City of Champions Classic. And it'll be Alamogordo basketball out of the timeout. One of those early timeouts Coach Vela likes to call early in a quarter, first, second, third. And inbounds here for Alamogordo is ball to about midcourt to Centrella. Cross-court pass almost stolen away. Gonzalez able to rescue it from behind her, in between her legs, but she will now give it up to Allen. Academy playing deep on the perimeter. Allen will go to the corner to Flores. And a bounce pass will go back to Allen as she backpedals near midcourt. Allen with a pretty nice crossover. She gets tripped up and to be a little banged up with that, but seems to be good to go. And it'll be a near sideline inbounds as it'll go to Centrella. Bounce pass to Gonzalez over at the far sideline. Addison almost dribbled it on the midcourt line, but able to keep it in the front court. Flores on a pump fake, drives. Cross-court pass to Covarrubi. Allen left wing three, no good. Rebound will be batted around and eventually grabbed by Academy. And so they'll bring it into the front court. Ball out between the circles to the right wing. Skarsgård has it knocked away. Alamogordo 2-on-2 the other direction. Centrella will find a trailing Flores, and Flores gets the shot up and in. And Maddie with her first points, and we're all tied up at 5. So Lady Tiger defense sparks some offense. Ball into the front court with Kiara Brown. Now Skarsgård at the left wing, and we've got, it looks like a foul away from the basketball. It is on Alamogordo. And Alamogordo subs in a few here. They'll bring in Hannah Hawkins. Looks like Brianna Padilla into the game. And Kylie Beach also checks in. Mariah Allen stays out there, as does Addison Gonzalez is the other one that stayed on the floor. And they get it to Skarsgård, who goes up right of the lane. Shot is no good. Rebound by Academy. Looks like we're going to get another jump ball. Keep it on this side with the Chargers this time around. Should be Academy. Okay. Baseline right to inbounds. And they get it into the lane, and that's a nice finish in close from Addie Spratley. 7-5 Academy. Alamogordo going to turn it over, coming up the court. Dunn steals it away and gives it up to Spratley. Now it's Skarsgård left open, top of the crease, fires up the three and knocks it down. No hesitation for her second three of the game. And quickly, it's 10-5, and Academy gets another steal. Skarsgård tries to feed it underneath, but it's going to be deflected off the hand of Spratley. And it'll go back over to the Lady Tigers. 10-5, Academy leading Alamogordo. 4:22 to go in the first quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And it'll be a baseline inbounds. Gonzalez still looking to get it in, close to 5, and she does get it in, but it's deflected. And a battle for the loose ball goes out of bounds, last off of Alamogordo. So Academy will inbound at the near sideline. It'll be Joey Skarsgård. And she'll get it in to, I would assume, her sister Lily Skarsgård. Freshman and 8th grader. And Lily Skarsgård drives to the basket. Layup is in, and a foul on Alamogordo. And chance at a three-point play. So 12-5 here, Academy. Alamogordo fell behind 5-0 and then pulled it back even. And then 7 straight points, and depending on the free throw here, maybe 8. Free throw's no good. Alamogordo's got it. Padilla's got the rebound. And she'll give it up to Centrella. Centrella tried to give it to Hernandez on the far side, but Hernandez was going the wrong direction. It was behind her, and it's a turnover for Alamogordo. And Hernandez got a hand on the inbounds. Chargers, though, able to get to it. And Skarsgård to Skarsgård. Joy over to Lily. They go inside to Dunn. Dunn gets the layup, and she's got 4 points now. Lady Chargers 14, Lady Tigers 5, and Alamo in the backcourt trying to break through the pressure. Centrella is able to dribble away from a defender, use her speed. Centrella steps up, right elbow, fires up a jump shot, no good. Dunn has the rebound, and there's going to be a jump ball. Good work there by Hannah Hawkins to get her hand on top of that basketball, draw the tie-up, and it'll be an inbounds baseline left for Alamogordo. Inbounds goes to Kalila Ramirez. Ramirez in the lane, goes up with a shot. It's no good, and the rebound is grabbed by Lily Skarsgård for Academy. Quickly into the front court to Joy Skarsgård. She tries to pass it in the middle to Dunn, gets it to her. Dunn is going to power up through the shot. I think she was quadruple teamed there, but was able to work through the Lady Tiger defenders and will go to the line to shoot 2. Almost definitely doing their best to not let Dunn get good looks inside, but that's obviously going to be a challenge as the game progresses. Dunn will miss front rim on the free throw. 14-5, Academy in front. Almo's been doing a lot of sub-in, sub-outs. They bring Maddie Flores back into the game after she had a rest. Dunn will miss on both, but the Lady Chargers come away with the rebound. And a long 2 going to be on the way here. That's no good. Another rebound that comes out. Dunn gets it out at the top of the key. Dunn feeds it to the baseline, and now it is a 3 from Skarsgård. No good. Lily Skarsgård misses on it. Another scramble for the rebound, and Alamogordo has it, but we get another jump ball as it's tied up. I think that was Padilla that was on the ground that had it tied up, and it'll be Academy basketball. And inbound baseline right will be Lily Skarsgård. She'll go out to the right wing to Dunn, but it's deflected away. Hawkins with the steal. And Alamogordo pushes the other direction with it. Looking to drive and Getting fouled underneath is Flores. No shot attempt, so it'll just be an inbounds here for the Lady Tigers. Baseline to the left of the basket. Or I guess they're going to inbound at the sideline. What are they doing here? Or are they needing officials? Something with the basketball. Are we playing with the wrong basketball? I wonder if we're playing with the boys' basketball for the first few minutes. Inbounds. Almost deflected away, but Lady Tigers get to it. Flores top of the key. Flores at the right wing with the basketball. Continues to dribble. Works her way into the lane. Little pump fake. Tries to go up with a shot. Has it blocked. Out of bounds it goes, and Alamogordo will keep possession. Trying to work on Dunn. And Dunn sends it out of bounds at the baseline. Inbounds goes out between the circles to Flores. Bounce pass to the right wing. Allen's got it. Allen working on Lily Skarsgård. And Allen will get it back here at the baseline. Tries to work in the lane. Couple of up and under moves. Fires up a tough shot. Hawkins gets the rebound. Kicks it out. 3 on the way. That's no good from Flores. And this time, rebound cleared by Lily Skarsgård. She'll work it up the far sideline for the Lady Chargers. Dish it to Dunn at the baseline. Now it's Lily Skarsgård driving the lane, going up with a shot. No good. Hawkins has the rebound, and she gives it off, and up the far sideline with it comes Padilla. No, that's Flores. Gives to Allen, right back to Flores. Right back to Allen. Allen at the top of the key. Gives it up to Maddie. And she'll backpedal a little bit. 1:39 to go first quarter. Academy 14, Alamogordo 5. As Allen's got the ball at the top of the key. Comes off a screen. Works to the baseline. Now fires up a shot. That's no good. Rebound grabbed by Joy Skarsgård. And it'll be Lily bringing the front court. Gets it to the right corner. Then a quick pass inside to Dunn. And Dunn will get the layup up and in. 16-5 now. And we got a timeout. Looks like called by Alamogordo. 1:14 remaining in the first quarter, and Academy leads 16-5. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger. See you at the game.
Join the fantastic team at Ochoa Stucco. Full-time positions, on-the-job training, and competitive pay. Start a career in construction. Message Ochoa Stucco on Facebook or call 575-442-6745 to schedule an interview.
Join Stand Up to Cancer and Jazz Pharmaceuticals to raise awareness of small cell lung cancer and accelerate the pace of research. Ask your healthcare provider about screening options that might be right for you or a loved one. Visit standuptocancer.org/lung to learn more.
Lady Tigers work it up the floor and get a pass underneath to Kalila Ramirez, to Jaden Luetis. And Luetis goes up with a shot, but she's going to have that one pretty much grabbed out of the air by Spratley. And it'll be a tie ball, and Alamogordo keeps possession on the alternating possession. Driving the lane, and a pass. Allen going to have to track this down out near midcourt as it went off of her leg, but she gets to it in time before it gets into the backcourt. Between the circles with it, Allen continues to dribble. Now able to work over towards the baseline. And Allen will get it back outside. Gonzalez with the basketball. Addie drives, kicks it back outside. Top of the key to Flores, and then back to Allen. 35 seconds remaining. Allen works her way to the basket, high off the glass. Shot is no good. She'll be fouled. So Lady Tigers have taken some pretty hard tumbles. And again, it's the size difference in comparison to some of the players for Academy, and it's just some tough contact that they've had to battle through in this game early. But Allen will go to the line. Nothing, egregious. It's just, bigger bodies and collisions. Allen will miss front rim on the first. 33 seconds to go in the quarter. And to sub in, Karis Gloyd checks in for Academy. And the second free throw good from Allen. She has 4 points in this first quarter. 16-6 Academy leads. Almo running the full court pressure. Joy Skarsgård gets it to Mira Reddy. And now back to Joy Skarsgård. She goes to the top of the key. Pass goes over to the corner, and looks like they drew a travel from Academy. And Coach Vela likes the pressure, forces the turnover as he claps his hands over on the far sideline. Almo tried to kind of force it into the front court quickly, and it's going to go off the hands of, I think that was Ramirez. And Academy's going to get the ball back here with 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ball in the backcourt with Joy Skarsgård. As she has it poked away from behind by Allen. It's going to deflect all the way out to the baseline and will stay on this side with Academy. 10 seconds to go now in the quarter. Baseline right inbounds. And they'll get it to the right wing. It's a long two, I believe. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out. 5 seconds to go. Gonzalez on the floor trying to get to it. And I think we're going to get a foul on Academy. And I believe it's going to be free throws for Alamogordo with 4 seconds left. So not what the Lady Chargers wanted there. But a chance for Alamo to cut this down below double digits as we go to the second quarter. 16-6, Academy in front. And front of the rim, no good. And one more free throw here for Addison Gonzalez. She'll make the second. So her first point this morning. 4 seconds remaining. Academy gets the inbounds, 1 second, and they will run out of time here. The end of one, but they've got the lead 16-7 after one quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We'll be right back.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Academy basketball to begin the second quarter of play, and they lead Alamogordo 16-7. Girls championship of the City of Champions Classic. And Academy will inbound the basketball, and Lily Skarsgård will bring it into the front court. Dunn will feed underneath on the reverse, up and good from Spratley. She's got 4. Alamogordo trying to push it to Centrella at the near sideline, going to be deflected out of bounds by Kiara Brown. And by the way, worth letting you know, Academy has not fudged on their heights for their players. They are as big as it says on the sheet. Ball over in the left corner. Flores will get it to Allen. Allen tried to give it back to Flores over in the corner, but Maddie had started cutting towards the basket, and it's going to go out of bounds And it'll be Academy basketball. 7:22 to go first quarter, with the Lady Chargers leading the Lady Tigers 18-7. And it'll be Artesia getting it into the front court. Dunn's got it at the top of the key. I'm sorry, Artesia Academy. Sorry. Artesia on the brain. That's all I see over. Lots of orange and black. Ball's deflected out of bounds by the Lady Tigers. It'll be Academy basketball. Inbound baseline right. They'll get it to Dunn out at the right elbow. Then back to the right corner. Lily Skarsgård fires up a three. And she's been the big offensive threat here in the first quarter. She's got 11 now, and it's 21-7. And I would also say the pressure of Academy, again, that size making a big difference. It's just, big frames to try to get the ball around as you're trying to bring it up the floor. Lady Tigers do get it into the front court. Addison Gonzalez fires up a tough shot from about 12 feet out. It's no good. And it'll be Lily Skarsgård into the front court. Get it up ahead to Dunn. Dunn catches, and a quick left-hand turnaround shot is good. And scoop shot, I should say, and she's got 8. Alamogordo down 23-7. Gonzalez tries to get it out of the corner, but turns it over. Well, I guess we're going to say that went out of bounds off of somebody from Academy. And so Alamogordo will keep possession. Near sideline inbounds, Flores will get it to Allen, and now give it to Centrella. Back to Allen, who has it the right wing extended. Allen works into the lane, goes up with the jump shot. It's no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Brown. 23-7, Academy leading Alamogordo. And a pass quickly into the front court. Shot's going to be no good from Rowan Jaime. And another shot attempt is no good. And we've got a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be on Academy. So 6:06 to go here in the first quarter. Inbounds, Gonzalez will trigger it in. Get it to Centrella. She's quickly double-teamed in the corner, tries to dribble out of it, and she's going to have it turned over. Coming into the front court and missing on the first shot was Brown. And then a putback attempt is going to be a foul on Alamogordo. And we've got a timeout on the floor, and it looks like Alamogordo calling the timeout. 23-7, Academy leads Alamogordo. 5:57 to go in the second quarter, and we'll be back.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Welcome back. Free throws here for Academy. Leading 23-7, 5:57 to go in the second. And it is Spratley at the line as she makes the first. And 5 points for her now. She will make on both, so she has 6. Yeah, I got to say, in my years of watching high school basketball, I'm not sure I've seen a girls' team with this much size across the board for all 5 on the floor. Lady Tigers quickly get in the front court, and nice finish by Hannah Hawkins. That was Juliana Centrella dribbling through traffic, and Hawkins gets the bucket from the low post. Academy works it quickly up ahead, and they'll find Dunn underneath the basket, and she'll lay it up and in. And it's 27-9. Again, Centrella able to break through the Academy pressure. She'll go up with the right elbow jump shot. No good. Rebound grabbed by Dunn. as she'll give it up to Brown. Skarsgård gets it up the floor and over to the right corner. 3 on the way is no good from Brown. And here comes Alamogordo the other way. Centrello with the basketball between the circles. 27-9. Academy leads. 5:08 to go in the first half. Ball goes to the right wing. Brianna Padilla dishes it out to the right corner. And now it's Gonzalez. Gonzalez finds Flores. Flores top of the key. Now backpedals out to the center circle. Flores driving right of the lane. Goes up with a shot attempt. Has her shot blocked. It goes out of bounds, and it'll stay on this side with Alamogordo. So it'll be baseline right inbounds, and Trela will be the one to put it in for the Lady Tigers. Centrella will give it out top of the key. Padilla actually loses the handle on it. And Lily Skarsgård gives it up to Joy Skarsgård as she pushes to the left elbow. Pass to the right of the lane. Shot goes up and good for Spratley. Lady Tigers inbound. Centrella triple teamed. And it looks like foul going to be called on Academy. 29-9, Academy leads, 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Flores looking to inbounds. And Padilla was able to get to it, but as she saved it, threw it right back to where Flores was still standing on the baseline and deflects off her. And it would have, even if she hadn't been standing there, it would have been out of bounds on the Lady Tigers. Inbounds, and down to the floor goes Caden Luetis, and she was shoved out of the way, and I don't know if that was on Dunn was kind of put her hands up in the air like, what did I do kind of thing. I was paying attention where the basketball was, but like I said, the size discrepancy here is and it's going to be a lot of those occasions, I think, for Academy where they're not even doing anything, particularly aggressive. It's just Alamo's smaller, and some of those moves are going to see people clamber to the floor. 3 was no good from Padilla, and then as Academy got the basketball, they throw it away, and so Alamogordo will have an inbound at the far sideline. And it'll be Brown to inbound. And the ball, I thought, went into the backcourt there, but I guess when she grabbed it, she was already in the backcourt. I'm sorry, that was Allen to inbounds, and so it's Padilla with it, and she'll give it out between the circles to Flores, and Flores dribbles it back near midcourt. 3:57 to go. And Flores works it to the left wing, goes opposite way of a screen, works her way to the basket, goes up with the scoop shot. It's no good. And we're going to see a foul on the rebound on Luetis as Joy Skarsgård got out the rebound. Yeah, the smallest players they have on their team are a couple of 5'5" players. We haven't really seen them much in this game, so everybody's about 5'7" and up, and for the most part, a lot of them are like 5'10" and up, and it's daunting. Dunn gets it in the lane, kicks it out to the corner. Joy Skarsgård 3 is no good. Rebound grab by Mariah Allen. She's quickly double-teamed. Gets it to Padilla, then back to Allen. Allen will work her way up the floor, dribbling through some defenders. Gets it to the left wing, feeds it out to the left corner. Here's Flores, finds her way into the lane, gets it out to Ramirez in the right corner, back to Maddie, right wing 3 on the way. That is halfway down and rattles out. But Alamogordo going to get to the rebound. Allen gets to it. Allen goes up with the runner from right to the left of the lane, no good. She fights for her own rebound, but it's going to be grabbed by the Lady Chargers. Alamogordo gets a steal, though, and as they try to feed it underneath to Mariah Allen, it was an attempted save by one of the Lady Chargers, but she's going to step out of bounds, and Alamogordo will keep the possession. Kylie Beach will inbound for Alamogordo. Caden Luetis, Maddie Flores, Kalila Ramirez, and Brianna Padilla on the floor with 2:59 to go in the first, and Alamogordo down 29-9. Inbounds to Maddie Flores. She'll fire up a right wing 3, and that's no good. And able to save it was Beach, but it goes to a Lady Charger. They'll push up the floor. Ball goes out to the right corner. 3 on the way is no good from Dunn. Rebound grab by Ramirez. Ramirez trying to keep the ball away from defenders, ends up getting fouled. And I think it's going to be free throws? No, okay. They were heading up the floor. I thought we were on 5 team fouls, but indeed not. And it'll be an inbounds at the far sideline for Alamogordo. Hannah Hawkins checking back to the game for Alamogordo. Centrella, Flores, and Hawkins is coming into the game for Lueras. So it'll be Flores to inbound to Centrella. 29-9, Academy leads here. 2:37 to go in the first quarter. Ball goes to Beach. Beach trying to drive to the basket. Goes up with a shot attempt. Has it blocked by Dunn. And it'll go out of bounds for the Lady Tigers. Inbound at the baseline. Centrella will inbounds. Centrella going to find Beach in the low post. She'll bring it back out and get it to Flores out between the circles. 2:20 remaining now in the first half. Ball out near the mid-court line. Flores dribbles. And she's going to pick up her dribble, get it to Centrella out between the circles. Centrella, a couple of ball fakes, works it to the right wing. Now keeps her dribble at the free throw line. And she's going to fire up a tough shot from about that same location. We're going to get it's like deflection out of bounds, and it's last off of Alamogordo. Hawkins trying to squeeze the ball on the rebound, had to go off her hands out of bounds. It's 1:59 to go in the first. As Joy Skarsgård gets the inbounds, gives it to Spratley. Spratley working her way down the lane, loses the handle, but manages to get it back. Then a corner 3 on the way is no good. And then right there on the follow was, I think, Joy Skarsgård on the finish. 31-9, Academy leads. Beach has the ball in the front court, then gives it up to Flores. Ball goes to Centrella, then back to Maddie. Flores at the top of the key, spinning to the right wing, bounce pass to Beach. Baseline jump shot is good. Kylie Beach knocks down her first points of the game. And Alamogordo, 31-11, is trailing Academy. And a 30-second timeout on the floor with 1:22 remaining in the second. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball as Alamo down by 20.
Transform your home with Ochoa Stucco. Whether it's a fresh look or a durable finish, their expert team delivers quality and style. Say goodbye to bland exteriors and hello to stunning curb appeal. Ochoa Stucco, always a flawless finish. 442-6745.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. The first half here, Alamogordo trailing 31-11 to Albuquerque Academy. And since it was 5-5, which was about halfway through the first quarter, it's been all Academy. They've outscored the Lady Tigers 26-6. Here comes Academy into the front court, and it is Joy Skarsgård kicking out left corner. 3 on the way is no good. And the rebound comes out to the free throw line to Karis Gloyd. And now it's Joy Skarsgård, and she feeds a bounce pass that's stolen away by the Lady Tigers. Flores coming up the floor is going to be fouled. And it'll be free throws here for Maddie Flores. And a lot of the second team on the floor for Academy. And this is what it more looks like when Alamo plays team. I mean, the size matchup's kind of even. But that front line, that first line for Academy, that's going to provide, especially in 4A, going to provide a lot of teams challenges. I'm really impressed that Gallup put it to Academy as much as it is. Flores makes the first. But we know how good the Gallup girls normally are. Maddie misses on the second, but she's going to track down her own rebound in the left corner, and she's going to work right of the lane with the basketball. Feeds it out to Centrella at the right wing. Juliana dribbles and hands it off to Maddie. Maddie curls around at the top of the key at the free throw line, works in the lane, goes up with the right hand and finishes. 5 points for Flores. It's 31-14. A little bit easier to get some of those shots in the lane with that long reach. It's in there for Academy, what we saw most of the first half. Lady Chargers bring it into the front court. Spinato has it in the corner. She's double-teamed. And then a ball going to be deflected out of bounds, last off of Academy, as Reddy lost it. Gonzalez the inbound for Alamo. 25 seconds remaining in the first half. As the inbounds comes to Centrella. She'll hand it off to Allen, left wing. Give it to Gonzalez. Left corner three from Flores, no good. Rebound comes out to Allen at the elbow. 10 seconds left. Centrella, she'll fire up a three. That's no good. Rebound is secured by Academy. And 4 seconds remaining. Don't want to commit a foul here if you're Alamogordo. And it looks like that is going to do it for the half. With Alamogordo trailing 31-14 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show is coming up for you next. Stay with us.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip a payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Join the fantastic team at Ochoa Stucco. Full-time positions, on-the-job training, and competitive pay. Start a career in construction. Message Ochoa Stucco on Facebook or call 575-442-6745 to schedule an interview.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets, but I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there. To learn more, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
Welcome back. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230 1019. As the Alamogordo Lady Tigers trail at halftime 31-14 to Albuquerque Academy. And I wasn't really sure, you go into a game and you obviously see a roster and you see 6'6", 6 foot, 5'11", 5'10", and you didn't know if the size 5'10", you didn't know if the size was going to be that big of an impact, and it definitely was. The combination of, so just say on the full court press that Academy runs, just the reach that they've got with their hands and trying to, either get passes over the top or, wind your way through the defenders, super challenging. Anytime you're driving into the lane, you've got somebody that can probably block your shot. And it hasn't just been done. It's been a couple other players that have done that. And then obviously defensively, they're working it to the inside as much as they can, but they've also got some players that can really knock down some threes. Lily Skarsgård has knocked down 3 of those, and again, that's a freshman who's 6 feet tall for this academy team. It's like, yikes. Almost not necessarily a small team, but I mean, it just the difference is noticeable, I guess would be the best way to describe it. So, and you saw when Academy brought on some of their reserves, and they're more the height difference is about there really isn't much. Alma played a little bit better. So, but 5 points for Maddie Flores, 4 points for Mariah Allen, 2 points each for Kylie Beach, Hannah Hawkins, and 1 for Addison Gonzalez. 11 points for Lily Skarsgård for Academy, and 10 points for Harper Dunn, 8 points for Addie Spratley, and 2 points for Joy Skarsgård for the Lady Chargers. And I'm sure that's a team that it's just so hard to tell. But, I mean, when they've got that size advantage, they're going to be a really, really difficult team to beat, I think, throughout the season. So, like I said, I'm super impressed with Gallup, and I want to say they beat them by 20. What was the score on that? I know I was looking at that earlier. 58-45. That was a 13-point game. But I will also say, game 1 of the season at Gallup. So, one of those that, I would imagine we'll see that matchup again later in the season. If it's not in some of these multi-team tournaments, I would anticipate probably in the postseason. I would be really surprised in 4A if that didn't happen. But just as I was talking about earlier with the Alamogordo boys and playing a team of Artesia's caliber on the boys' side, good to play these kind of games. For the Alamogordo girls, you get to see somebody that is going to be competing for probably a state title this year, and how you handle that and how you deal with it, and how you work through the challenges that's provided with a team that's got that much size and good shooters and just overall quality players. And whether Alamogordo, down 17 at half, going to be tough for them to come back and win this game, but how they handle themselves in the second half and find ways to overcome those challenges, things that you can learn and build on as you go throughout the rest of the season. So regardless of the outcome of this game, it's an opportunity to try to build and improve upon what you're doing as a team. So I think some positive things for Alamogordo. They fought hard and especially fighting for loose balls and earning some tie-ups and making things at least difficult on the Lady Chargers. I think that's defensively, make them work for every little bit that they get. So there's going to be some situations where you can work as hard as you can, and it's going to be really, really difficult for you to get some stops in some spots there. All right, Lady Tigers have made their way back out from the locker room. We are just about ready for half number 2 as the Albuquerque Academy Lady Chargers lead the Alamogordo Lady Tigers 31-14 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union Halftime Show, and we'll be right back.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip a payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
We are the Veterans Health Administration, and our hands provide life-changing care to over 9 million veterans across more than 1,200 facilities nationwide. Join hands with us to make an impact in your community. Learn more at vacareers.va.gov.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230 1019. As the Alamogordo Lady Tigers trailing at halftime 31-14 to Albuquerque Academy. And the second half just about ready to get started. So Alamogordo boys, if you weren't with us earlier on this morning, got the win over Portales, 80-73 the final. So the Tigers 3-1, and they'll play Carlsbad on the road next Thursday. And what else we got going on for you? Tularosa girls basketball will play today against Bosque. That one is, I think, a 1:30 start time. Let me grab my results from yesterday, so I can tell you that one for sure. 12:30 start time today. That's over at the Hatch tournament. Mescalero Apache boys will play Gateway Christian today at 4 as they lost to Melrose yesterday. Let's see. Melrose girls beat Mescalero Apache 60-37. Lady Chiefs playing at 2:30 today against Quemado. The Cloudcroft boys lost to Amherst yesterday, 52-48. The Bears are playing Loving JV this morning at 10 a.m., so they probably just got started with their game. And the Cloudcroft girls beat Amherst yesterday. They'll play at 11:30 this morning against Clayton. And I think that's everybody, right? Tule boys are playing today at 3 against Santa Fe Prep. The Alamogordo wrestling team heads over to Goddard today. Goddard Rocket Invite in Roswell. And the Alamogordo swim team is at Hobbs this morning. All right, ready to go. Centrella will bring in the front court. Right to left go the Lady Tigers. And Centrella, as she tried to dribble past Skarsgård, is going to get tripped up. And it'll be an inbounds for the Lady Tigers, the near sideline. Allen to put it in for Alamogordo. Gives it to Centrella. And Centrella working it to the left wing. Bounce past the left corner, Covarrubia. Quickly tried to feed a pass to Gonzalez, but deflected out of bounds by Spratley. And Alamogordo will keep possession at the near sideline. Gonzalez will give it back to the official and then get it back to inbound. Gives it to Allen. Gives it right back to Gonzalez. Top of the key, it's Centrella. Centrella gives it underneath to Gonzalez. Gonzalez got her way into the post, but has her shot blocked by Skarsgård. Skarsgård will give it up to Spratley. Comes across the timeline. Gets it to Dunn, who's got it at the baseline. She feeds it underneath to Jaime. Spratley, top of the key, gives it up to Skarsgård. 3 on the way is good. Her 4th three-pointer of the game. And she's got 14. Alamogordo trails 34-14. Allen will push it up, get it to the left wing. And it'll be Gonzalez with the basketball. Gonzalez working baseline. And she's going to lose the handle out of bounds. And it'll go over to Academy. 7:05 remaining in the third. And Alamo doesn't have a whole lot of timeouts here for the second half. I think they've used 4 of their 5 timeouts. As Skarsgård gets it into the front court. Top of the key, gives it up to Spratley. Spratley working left of the lane, goes up with the shot. She's able to finish. And she's in double figures now with 10. Alamo able to get it in the front court. Centrella's got it. Centrella looking to drive on Dunn, and Dunn's going to send that one out of bounds. Yeah, that's a tough one for Centrella. Who, they're going to call the foul on Dunn. Okay. Academy players trying to determine where they want to be in the lane. Yeah, that's a tough one for Dunn, who's probably got a foot plus on Centrella. And Juliana makes the free throw. But, hey, give credit. It's one of those things you're going up against somebody who's 6'6" in the lane. She attacked the basket right at her and see if she could draw the foul. So I love that. I think that's fantastic. And Centrella will make both free throws. So she earns the trip to the charity stripe, and she cashes in. And on the inbounds, ball's going to deflect off of Skarsgård's hands and out of bounds. I said, I think more than anything here in the second half for Alamogordo is how they fight and how they battle. As Centrella will drive the lane again, goes up with a shot, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds as she again sees Centrella down to the floor, but no foul called this time. And Centrella will inbound. But, I mean, I think a lot of ways that's, force them to make a play, and if you maybe force the officials to make a call. Centrella looking to inbounds, and unfortunately she's going to not be able to, and it'll be 5 seconds, and Alamogordo turns it back over. Skarsgård will have the ball in the backcourt with Centrella on her. Ball goes to the left corner and then back outside. They'll get it to Skarsgård, left corner three, and she buries another one. Gosh, that young lady's a freshman. That's crazy. As much as I've talked to Mariah Allen, how she's playing an 8th grader. And again, Centrella will drive right of the lane going up with a shot attempt, and she'll have that one blocked out of bounds. That time she had 2 Lady Chargers that were right there with her. Centrella will get it outside Gonzalez. Hand off to Centrella. She'll get it to Allen. Back to Juliana. And she'll backpedal, right wing extended with the basketball. As the ball deflected away into the backcourt, Allen able to get to it. Allen will give it up to Centrella. Centrella, though, going to have the ball deflected out of bounds. And last off of her. Boy, Juliana worked hard for those first 2 minutes and 15 seconds of that quarter. She's going to get a break as Brianna Padilla comes onto the floor for her. And they go into the lane. Jaime goes up with a shot. It's no good. A rebound attempt and putback is good by Kiara Brown. Alamogordo inbounds. Gonzalez, Allen. Allen weaving through defenders. Allen working her way across the midcourt line. Gives it up to Flores, who fires up a right corner three, and she puts it in. Her first 3 of the game. 8 points for Maddie Flores, and it's 41-19. 5:17 to go here in the third quarter. And a travel as Skarsgård was trying to dribble past Padilla and sort of pinned the ball up against her back and took an extra step. So she was trying to dribble it behind her back or just kind of awkwardly lost the handle. Hannah Hawkins in the game as well here for the Lady Tigers, as the bounce pass is going to be, is that deflected out of bounds or just straight out of bounds from Alamogordo? Looks like straight out of bounds from Alamogordo. So Lady Tigers will turn it over. 41-19. Lady Chargers lead the Lady Tigers. 5:11 to go in the third. Harper's going to get the ball in the lane. A fadeaway shot is going to be no good. Hawkins grabs the rebound. Allen pushes it ahead in the front court to Flores, who backs up, thought about a right corner three, instead passes it out to Allen, who's got it at the right wing. Allen will backpedal with the dribble. Allen she's going to be a little banged up after getting contacted over on the far sideline, and Allen a little worse for wear. And she is on the floor in some pain. So tending teams to the sidelines. And we'll take a break as well. 4:42 to go here in the third quarter. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball here at Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Welcome back. It's Academy basketball out of the injury stoppage, and they will drive the length of the court, and that was Mira Reddy who does so, and she'll lay it up and in. Lady Tigers get it back here, down 43-19, 4:27 to go in the third. Centrella tried to feed a bounce pass to Hawkins, taken away by Harper, and Academy pushing down the floor. Harper will get it back, and will get the lay-in on the other end. 4:13 to go in the third quarter, and the near sideline, Flores gets it over to Padilla at the far sideline as she brings it across midcourt. Flores will get it back from Padilla, and Flores driving right of the lane is going to draw the foul. And we'll see if that's in the act of shooting or if, and it is. So it looks like Maddie will go to the line to shoot 2. 8 points for Flores. She's 1 of 2 at the line. Maddie's got to relace her shoe up before she takes the free throws. Flores will get the basketball and toe up to the foul line. Free throw no good. And one more here for Flores. 4:02 remaining in the third. Academy 45, Alamogordo 19. And the free throw is good. 45-20, and here come the Lady Chargers as Lily Skarsgård bring it across midcourt. Ball goes over to the right corner, top of the key. They'll find Lily Skarsgård open right corner for 3, misses this one. Dunn grabs the rebound, shot attempt no good. Rebound and a putback is there for Kiara Brown. Another one of those 6-footers for Academy. Pushing up the floor with it is Flores at the right wing. Dribbles all the way to the right corner, works it to the baseline. Now backpedals. Tried to get a bounce pass, but didn't have a whole lot of energy on it. Couldn't get to Beach. And stolen away and going the other way to the basket is Brown. And it's now 49-20 with Academy in front. And there's a timeout on the floor with 3:22 remaining in the third quarter. Academy starting to pull away as they've got the 29-point lead. We'll take a break and return. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball here on Alamo Sports and Talk.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
Welcome back. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Alamogordo Lady Tigers trailing Academy 49-20. And just haven't been able to make inroads here in this second half. They were down 31-17, and Academy has extended that lead out. 31-14. But Academy has extended that lead out now to 29. And so the Lady Tigers will inbounds, and it'll be Brianna Padilla to send it in to Addison Gonzalez. Academy not showing full court pressure here. And Gonzalez will bring it across the midcourt line. Gonzalez and a little bit pressure out on the half court as Gonzalez will get it out to the right corner. Centrella working baseline. Sorry, Padilla working baseline. Gets a shot up, but it's no good. Beach able to grab loose ball. Ramirez fires up a 15-footer that's no good, and quickly the other way with it. They get it to Dunn. Dunn goes left of the lane, but I didn't think she put down the basketball there. They do call the travel. I'm like, I think she took some steps there. And so it'll be Alamogordo to inbounds. Dunn will head to the bench with 2:52 remaining in the third quarter. And Gonzalez will dribble to the right wing, over to the right corner. Gives it up to Ramirez. Back to Gonzalez. She fires a shot right of the lane, no good. Lily Skarsgård gets the basketball. She tried to outlet it up ahead to her teammate, but that's going to go too far, out of bounds, and Alamogordo will get it back. And again, a Lady Tiger relacing up her shoe, as Gonzalez will inbound to Padilla, and then she'll get it back and she'll bring it into the front court. Gonzalez with the basketball, gives it up to the right wing, Padilla. Tried to feed it back to Gonzalez on the give and go, but deflected out of bounds by one of the Lady Chargers, Mackenzie Saiz. And it'll be a baseline right inbounds. Elizabeth Hernandez to inbound it. She gets it to Gonzalez, who will fire up I think a long two, but no good. Beach grabs the rebound and gives it up to Ramirez, who fires up a left wing three, just rattles out. Deflection out of bounds, I believe, last off of Academy. Indeed, so Alamogordo will keep possession. 2:13 to go in the third. Beach, Gonzalez, Ramirez, Luedes, and Hernandez on the floor for the Lady Tigers right now. Hernandez gets the ball out to the left wing and finds Beach. Beach goes up with the runner along the baseline, no good. Loose ball rebound grabbed by Luedes. And I believe jump ball called, and it'll be Academy possession. As the inbounds goes to Reddy. Reddy will get it up ahead to Gloyd. And she'll get the ball back at the left wing. Ball goes out to the left corner to Lily Skarsgård. Now between the circles, Joy Skarsgård. Ball at the top of the key, Spinato. And driving right of the lane, good feed from the corner. And the lay-in is there for Mackenzie Saiz. And it's 51-20 Academy with 1:35 to go in the third quarter. Alamogordo gets the ball in the front court. Hernandez working baseline. Trying to fire up a shot, but ends up going off the back of the backboard. And it'll be Academy possession. And Hernandez just got too far deep on the baseline and found herself behind the basket. Academy with the basketball and pushing the ball into the front court. Gets it up ahead to Reddy. And working from the left wing in. Shot was up and no good from Saiz. And Alamogordo will grab the rebound with 1:10 remaining here in the third. To the right wing and now left wing. Left elbow jump shot from Ramirez, no good. Rebound. Ramirez able to get her own miss after it deflected off a couple of players. Give it up to Hernandez. Hernandez going to be fouled in the left corner. And it'll be an inbounds play for the Lady Tigers. 55 seconds remaining in the third as Academy leads Alamogordo by 31. Gonzalez to inbound for Alamogordo. As it'll go to Beach. Beach top of the key, drives, and the ball's deflected away. And Academy initially got to it. Now we've got 3 or 4 players on the floor, and it's a Lady Tiger that gets to it first, and Ramirez will get the basketball. Couldn't tell who that was diving on the floor that got to it. I think it was Hernandez. Here's Gonzalez driving in. Nice little crossover move to the basket. Couldn't quite finish. That was a nice move as she kind of made a little hesitation when she got to just left of the lane. Got to the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Luedes going to grab the rebound, and she's going to be fouled as she tries to fire up a shot attempt. And with 31 seconds left, she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And she is going to get that one off the back of the rim, front of the rim, side of the rim, and in. Her first point of the game. 31 seconds to go in the third quarter. 51-21 now. And the free throw no good. And as two players battle for the rebound, it's going to go last off of an Academy player, and Alamo will keep possession. Hernandez to inbound here for the Lady Tigers. Hernandez will get to the right corner. Beach open for three. It's no good. And the rebound pulled in by Academy. And Alamogordo trying to force a jump ball here at the near sideline. They do. Possession error should, no, they'll give it to Alamogordo. The last jump ball went to Alamogordo, but I guess I'm wrong. Hernandez tries to inbound it. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by Academy. And we'll do it again from pretty much the same spot. This time, Gonzalez to inbound it. Gonzalez will get it to Beach, but Beach has it taken away, and now got almost both teams at the baseline trying to get the loose ball. We're going to get another tie-up, and alternating possession this time gives it to Academy with 11 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And here comes Academy pushing up the floor. He'll be ready working right of the lane. Fires up a shot, no good. Gonzalez grabs the rebound with 3 seconds left, and she'll try to fire up a shot from three-quarter court, but that'll be short. And that'll end three quarters. Academy 51, Alamogordo 21. Championship game of the City of Champions Classic as the Lady Chargers in front on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We'll be right back.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Join the fantastic team at Ochoa Stucco. Full-time positions, on-the-job training, and competitive pay. Start a career in construction. Message Ochoa Stucco on Facebook or call 575-442-6745 to schedule an interview.
Join Stand Up to Cancer and Jazz Pharmaceuticals to raise awareness of small cell lung cancer and accelerate the pace of research. Ask your healthcare provider about screening options that might be right for you or a loved one. Visit standuptocancer.org/lung to learn more.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019, 51-21. Academy is in front of Alamogordo as we go to the fourth quarter, and Gonzalez will inbound to Centrella. And she'll bring in the front court, give it back to Gonzalez. Academy's brought back on their starters here to begin the fourth quarter. Mariah Allen with the basketball, and it's Gonzalez trying to work her way into the lane. She'll backpedal, and she'll lose the handle on the basketball. As Spratley will get it up ahead to Skarsgård, and Skarsgård dribbling out between the circles, gives it up to the right wing to Jaime. Inside they go to Dunn. Dunn goes up with the shot. It's no good. Rebound grab by Allen. And good to see her back out there if she went to the floor. I think she caught a knee to the thigh because you could see her on the sideline, working with those muscle massage or something on her leg. So I think that was the issue when she went down to the floor earlier, which is good. I mean, something that just, ended up being a bruise, not anything more serious. Allen, left wing, going to fire up a three. It's no good. Rebound is tipped, and a foul going to be called on Alamogordo on the rebound. No, actually they called it undone. I'm sorry. I thought they called the foul on Alamogordo. So it'll be left wing with Flores, Flores goes up right of the lane. Shot no good. Dunn grabs the rebound. Gives it up to Skarsgård, and she'll push it up the floor. Skarsgård comes to the right wing, and ball got left behind. And she tried to work out of a double team, and Alamogordo will get it back. And unfortunately, a few more shots fall for Alamogordo. This is a bit more of an interesting game. They just haven't had their best offensive day, and I mean, part of that has certainly been Academy and what they've been doing defensively, but I think Alamo's also had some other opportunities as going up the lane, shot right of the lane, it's no good, and Alamogordo grabs the rebound. And here comes Gonzalez as she brings it across the midcourt line to right of the lane. Tries to go up with a shot attempt. Ball is out of bounds on the block, and it'll be Lady Tiger possession with 6:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Still a 30-point advantage for the Lady Chargers. Inbound Centrella will find Flores, who's got it at the right wing, works to the free throw line. Goes up with the runner. Shot is no good. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. Last off the Lady Tigers. Covarrubia almost able to grab the rebound there, but deflected out of bounds. Last off of her. 6:11 to go, fourth quarter. And stepping in front of the pass there was Flores. Goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Academy as they'll inbound near sideline now. As it goes to Skarsgård. Flores sticking with her up the near sideline. And they'll get it up ahead to Spratley. Spratley's got it in the front court. Back to Skarsgård, who gives it right corner. Jaime back to the top of the key. They work it around, and Skarsgård again gets an open look at three. This one no good. Rebound grabbed by Academy, and the putback is there for Brown. 53-21, Academy in front. 5:42 to go in the fourth quarter. The right corner. Flores gives it up to Allen. Allen over at the far sideline with the basketball. Continues to dribble. Allen then works in the lane. Had the ball poked away. And it'll be Skarsgård pushing it up ahead. Finds Brown. Brown in the lane. Shot no good. And they're going to call a foul on Gonzalez. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Academy and Kiara Brown, who had no scores or no points in the first half, but has 8 here in the second half and can get into double figures here if she puts this one in. Addie's first free throw, first foul of the game. And the shot up and in. Second free throw goes as well. So she's got 10. And it's 55-21 with Academy in front of Alamogordo. 5:18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Allen has got it in the front court for the Lady Tigers. And a bounce pass goes to Centrella, almost stolen away by Skarsgård. Gives it up to Allen. Ball goes to left corner. Hawkins feeds it inside. And Gonzalez tries to power up a shot, but it's going to be blocked. And on the transition, here comes Academy. As on the floor with it, we've got a jump ball. And the Academy player that was on the floor is a little worse for wear afterwards is Kiara Brown. Not totally sure what happened there. Just convergence of bodies. And so they'll go and check her out and make sure that she is okay. And we got a timeout on the floor, so we'll take one as well. 4:55 to go, fourth quarter on the Richardson Motor Scoreboard. Academy 55, Alamogordo 21. We'll be right back.
OFCU's holiday skip-a-payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The skip-a-payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a very nice Saturday morning as the Alamogordo girls are trailing 55-21, 4:55 to go in the fourth quarter as an injury timeout. And just about ready to get this one back going again. Looks like Brown is okay. She's over on the bench at the sideline. And it'll be an inbounds play for Academy after the jump ball. Lady Tigers come out with Allen and Flores. Gonzalez, Centrella, and Hawkins. As the inbounds goes to Dunn. Dunn works to the baseline. And they're going to call a travel on Dunn. So it'll be Alamogordo basketball. Gonzalez will inbound to Allen. Lady Tigers down by 34. Clock rolls with 4:55 to go in the fourth. Left wing Gonzalez right back to Allen out near the midcourt. Over to the far sideline. And they'll continue to work it on the perimeter. Bounce pass, try to feed it Gonzalez just in front of the right elbow, but it's deflected away. But the Lady Tigers are going to get a hand on it. It's going to be deflected in the backcourt where Centrella will get to it. She'll give it to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez will work it into the front court. Back to Centrella, right wing extended. And she'll give it up to Allen. Allen holds there, 4:15 to go in the fourth quarter. As Allen continues to dribble, gets a screen from Hawkins. Finds Flores in the near corner. Maddie picks up her dribble and tried to feed a pass to Allen, but stolen away by Jaime. And on the transition, they'll feed it to Dunn. Dunn underneath the basket gets the easy lay-in. And she's got 14 now. 57-21, 3:52 to go in the fourth quarter. And Centrella looking to drive her way in. She loses the handle of the basketball and stolen away by Academy. They work it into the front court. Skarsgård gets it at the left wing, and she will now walk it back out near midcourt. Gives it up to the far corner to Spradley, or Saiz rather. Now it's Dunn top of the key over the right corner. Jaime. She'll give it up to Skarsgård. I'm sorry, to Spradley. Now it's Saiz. Dunn at the right wing as they continue to work it on the perimeter. Skarsgård's got it at the right wing. And the ball goes to the left wing to Saiz, but before that, a foul called on Alamogordo, and Alamo's going to put in 4 new players. It's like Maddie Flores is the only one who will stay on the floor. We got a running clock here with Academy up by 36. Jaime's got it at the right wing, top of the key. Gives the ball up to Spradley. Skarsgård left wing left open for 3. Goes off the glass and finishes. That is her 6th three-pointer of the game. And she has 20 points now. As Flores will bring it across midcourt. 2:23 remaining. And then Flores trying to feed a pass, but had it thrown pretty much right back at her by Jaime. And racing the other way. The shot is no good for Spradley. Tip back by Jaime is no good. Dunn put back. That is good. And it looks like a timeout going to be called by Academy with 2:08 to go in the fourth. They're going to bring on 5 new players themselves. And full timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. Lady Tigers down 62-21. 2:08 to go in the fourth quarter.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Lady Tigers down by 41, 62-21 to Academy. As Lady Tigers will finish second here at the Artesia City Champions Classic. But overall, a good tournament for the Lady Tigers. Alamo's got the ball in the front court. And it looks like at the near sideline, Bethany Bunker stepped out of bounds. And so Academy gets it back. Both teams have got most of their bench out on the floor here for the final couple of minutes. And into the front court with it comes Academy. Ball goes out near the top of the key. It's going to be deflected and into the backcourt. And, yeah, now we're going to call it travel. I thought it should have been – I thought the Academy player had gotten to it and touched it as it went into the backcourt, but ended up being a travel. As the inbounds here will go to Padilla. She'll give it over to the far sideline. And driving in was Hernandez. Kicks it out corner. Bunker going to fire up a three. No good. Rebound. Hernandez got to it, and one of the Academy players kind of fell down on the back of her legs. And just be an inbounds for the Lady Tigers. Clock still rolls here. Running clock with 45 seconds remaining. As the inbounds goes to the corner, Padilla will fire up a quick three. Front of the rim, no good. Yeah, almost need a little bit more to go positive for them offensively this game. They'll get a steal here as Padilla will give it up to Hernandez. Hernandez will give it up to Bunker. Bunker tracks it down near midcourt. And she'll get a pass to Padilla, who will give it up to Hernandez, working right of the lane, kick it out. Padilla going to try another three, and this one is good. She gets it front rim, back rim, and in. And Brianna Padilla with her first points of the game. 62-24 with 10 seconds remaining. And pass over to the corner. Three on the way. And we're going to get a foul on Alamogordo. There's no time left on the clock. Are they going to have her shoot the free throws? Now I got the coach out here. Are they really going to have her shoot? I mean, the game's well decided. And do you want her to shoot the 3 free throws? Yeah, I think they're going to call the game. That's the right call. Yeah, okay. So the game finishes up, and it'll be Academy getting the win, 62-24 over the Alamogordo Lady Tigers, as Academy wins the championship game of the City of Champions Classic in Artesia. We're going to come back and wrap this one up. Stay with us.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Transform your home with Ochoa Stucco. Whether it's a fresh look or a durable finish, their expert team delivers quality and style. Say goodbye to bland exteriors and hello to stunning curb appeal. Ochoa Stucco, always a flawless finish. 442-6745.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
OFCU's holiday skip a payment is here. Need a little extra cash? Take a break from your loan payment this November or December with a discounted skip fee. The Skip a Payment program lets you skip your next loan payment, then resume your next regular payment. Submit your skip online at oterofcu.org. Some restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Hi, this is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We take great pride in our Tiger student athletes. We wish them all the best and cheer them on as they compete this season. We recognize these outstanding athletes for their commitment on the track, court, and field. Their dedication is inspiring, and we celebrate their hard work and sportsmanship. Join us in supporting our Tigers. First National Bank has been your hometown community bank since 1956, proudly cheering on the Alamogordo Tigers every step of the way. Go Tigers!
Member FDIC.
Welcome back. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Final score of 62-24 as Albuquerque Academy defeats the Alamogordo Lady Tigers in the championship game. Lady Tigers do get to bring home a trophy as they receive that from the organizers here at the Artesia City of Champions Classic. So, again, picking up 2 wins, went up against a really good team, and just the I feel like the size mismatch was the biggest challenge for the Lady Tigers in this game, and couldn't really get the offense going the way that they wanted to, and defensively, just like I said, a challenge when like everybody on the floor for Albuquerque Academy is 6 foot or sometimes taller than that. It's that's challenging to say the least. And like I said, I don't think 1 through 5 I've seen a girls basketball team with that much size. Like, just unusual. Maybe 1 or 2, 3 players like that, but for pretty much your entire starting 5 to be that size they're going to be real tough to deal with whoever plays them throughout the rest of the season. I said I think the Lady Tigers have gotten off to a solid start. Still like a lot of things they're doing defensively. Still I think trying to find a bit more on the offensive side for them, but the style that Alamogordo plays, I mean, they're limiting possessions, and the games that they're going to I think do well in is when they can keep their opponents under 40 points, and unfortunately they weren't able to do that against a tough Academy team today. And a lot of the focus going into the game, and certainly from my end, is just because the talk's been about Harper Dunn, but the freshman they've got, Lily Skarsgård, man, she's super impressive. Knocked down 6 3-pointers and had 20 points, and she was just as big of a factor as Dunn was, with 16 for her, 10 for Kiara Brown, 10 for Addie Spratley. And I mean, so there's your examples. So Dunn 6'6", Brown 6 foot, Skarsgård 6 foot, Spratley's 5'11". That's what I'm talking about. Is you just don't face that very much in high school girls basketball, where you've got 6 foot pretty much across the starting 5, and so it's not just your big, but your guards and forwards are all that size. That's tough to handle, no doubt about it. So, but again, one of those things for the Lady Tigers is their ability to, they'll learn something from that game. Guarantee it, they'll learn something from that game. But Maddie Flores had 9, 4 points for Mariah Allen, 3 points for Brianna Padilla, 2 points for Kylie Beach, 2 for Hannah Hawkins, 2 for Juliana Centrella, 1 point each for Kayla Nuedes and Addison Gonzalez. All right, that's going to do it. Another doubleheader broadcast for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Next Tiger Sports broadcast will be next Thursday. Alamogordo boys basketball as they take on Carlsbad. That'll be at Carlsbad. So look forward to bringing y'all that one. And otherwise, as always, appreciate y'all tuning in. A big shout out to all of our sponsors, our scoreboard sponsor, Ryan Richardson Motor Company, our pregame, postgame, halftime sponsor, Otero Federal Credit Union, the Winner's Circle, First National Bank, and Ochoa Stucco. Thanks so much for helping us bring you Tiger Sports, as they always do. So we will talk to you next time, and thanks for tuning in to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Your final scores again today: Alamogordo boys get a win over Portales, 80-73, and the Alamogordo girls fall 62-24 to Albuquerque Academy. You guys have a great rest of your day. Stay tuned with us here on Alamo Sports and Talk.
No roadblocks are scheduled today on Highway 70, 54 South, or 380. For the latest roadblock information, 575-678-1178. Today's forecast is calling for sunny skies, clear tonight. In Alamogordo, high of 58, low of 35. Cloudcroft today, high of 45, low of 24. For Sunday, continued sunny skies. Alamogordo tomorrow, high of 61, low of 35. Cloudcroft tomorrow, high of 47, and an overnight